Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you guys for joining me here. And so we are here just after tip-off here. And so the Aztecs have the ball here first. And so San Diego State trying to get the first points of the game here. They have the ball up top here, gets it on the block, puts the shot up there, and that is good. Give them 2 points. All right, so here we go. Creighton has the ball here, going to bring the ball up here. Already guarding them all the way up the court here. And so, yeah, if you're just tuning in, if you can see the scoreboard here above me, the scoreboard's a little bit ahead of the game that I'm actually seeing here on my TV here. So I apologize for that, guys. But here we go. Creighton has the ball here. Has it around the perimeter. Still has the ball up top. Sets the screen backside. Makes the pass. Going to give it to the guy on the wing. He's going to post up. He likes that matchup. Puts it up. And that is good. So smooth with it. Here we go. 19 minutes to go in the first half of play, all tied up 2-2. Here we go. San Diego State has the ball. Passing it around the perimeter here. Sets the screen for him. Kicks it back out. Makes the pass. Pulls it from downtown. And that is good. All right, so here we go. Creighton has the ball. Looking to try to trap him. He gets past half court here. Score right now, Creighton 5. I'm sorry, San Diego State 5, Creighton 2. But Creighton has the basketball right now. Looking to set the pick for him. Gets it inside. Puts a shot up there. Missed it. Aztecs with the rebound. Sets the pick for him. Driving to the basket. Lost the ball. Possession will be Creighton. Just going to be a turnover right there. All right, but here we go, guys. Creighton has the ball. Bring it up here. Gets past half court. Aztecs playing great defense all the way up court here. Creighton passed the ball around here. Backside screens are being set. He makes the pass. Has a guy that's fighting on the block. They get the ball to him. An excellent positioning down there. He just missed the shot. And they're going to call a foul here. Braden, it's just not your day, Braden. It's not your day. First of all, Iowa cost me in all of my brackets because I did not expect Iowa to get upset, and they did get upset. I thought they were going to be the ones to make the upset, but Iowa got upset. That hurt my bracket. Memphis had me on the ropes, but luckily Memphis came through. I was good with that. There was one more game. I can't remember which game it was. There was one more game that I lost. Can't remember which one it was. But, yeah, I was not happy with Iowa. That was a big major loss right there because I put it all on Iowa getting past the first round. Meanwhile, Creighton has the ball here, puts it up there. And so missed that one. All right, so here we go. Again, right now the score is San Diego State 5, Creighton 4. And Braden said, did the Packers actually trade Davante Adams to the Raiders? Yes, they did, Braden. They did. That trade is actually true. Because Adam Schefter, he just tweeted right now. They're still figuring out what all the Packers are getting in return. But right now it's going to include the Raiders' first-round pick. And it seems like the Packers will be getting 2 picks in 2022, a first. But I don't know what the other pick's going to be. But, yeah, the Raiders will get Davante Adams, and they're going to give him a nice, fat contract. We're talking about 5 years, $141.25 million. He's going to average about $28.25 million a season. And so, yeah, Davante Adams, he bought that house down there in Las Vegas for a reason. He knew where he wanted to be. So it is just not your day, Braden. But that's a major loss for the Packers. I'm surprised they went through with this, to be honest. But yes, Braden, unfortunately for you, that is true. And the AFC West, they want everybody to try to make the playoffs this year. Meanwhile, we have the Aztecs at the free throw line. All right, we just tied it up 6-6. All right, so here goes the second free throw right here for the Aztecs. All right, so that's good, 7-6. Let's see. Braden says that was his only pick that he got wrong in his main bracket. And so, yeah, I certainly understand that. I certainly understand that, man. But I want to know how Aaron Rodgers feel about this. Did they run this by Aaron Rodgers? I mean, trading Devontae Adams, that is – I man, like I'd be upset. I would be upset, honestly. But yeah, it's a shame though, because Iowa, I was really banking on them. I thought that they were going to be good to get past that first round there. That's a big loss for them, a huge loss for the Big Ten. I mean, Iowa fell short in double overtime last night. I mean, I'm talking about Indiana fell short. And then Iowa to lose that matchup 67-63, that hurt. All right, so Aztecs missed that shot there. Creighton has the ball. Again, Creighton leads right now 8-7. Kicks it back up top. Passes around the perimeter here, looking to set a screen for him. Kicks it back out. Makes the pass. And it's going to be a foul right there. So that's going to be a foul. Again, the score right now is Creighton 8, San Diego State 7. Here in the first half of play with 16 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the first half. Braden says he doesn't know why Aaron Rodgers came back then. And so I'll tell you exactly why Aaron Rodgers came back. Quite frankly, Denver had moved on. They wasn't interested. They wanted to get Russell Wilson. That became their first priority, and Denver is the place that he would have wanted to go to. So it made sense just to stay where you're at. But I'm sure he didn't know this. Meanwhile, San Diego State has the ball, gets it on the block, puts up the jumper, missed it. Creighton gets the rebound. Again, the score right now is still 8-7. Passes the ball, has it up top, starts to set screen for him. Try to get it on the block there, and they get it to the post guy. They double him, loses the ball, still going to be Creighton's basketball. But yeah, I'm right there with you. This was a shock to me. As soon as I saw Aaron Rodgers come back, I thought it was going to be set in stone that Devontae Adams was going to at least play out this year down there. But man, I guess they say they got your boy up under contract now. They don't care if he's happy or not. But meanwhile, we're currently right now at the commercial right now, guys. And the score is Creighton 8, Aztecs 7. And so let's see. Oh man, what's good with you? What's good with you? And you say, what's good, JB? You say Josh isn't messing around. Yo, did you hear about that trade, old man, for the Packers sending Devontae Adams to the Raiders? And so that was something that we all talked about. But, I mean, if you're choosing between quarterbacks, I mean, personally, if I'm Devontae Adams, I'm probably still going to be going to Las Vegas just because I'd probably rather live there than live in Wisconsin, Green Bay, honestly. But he did buy a house down there. But I'd rather play for Aaron Rodgers, though, than Derek Carr. I mean, so especially Rodgers signing that extension. I mean, I'm a little surprised by this. I'm a little surprised by that. But that deal that he got, though, hey, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. And so the Sports Blitz, what's good with you? We got the Sports Blitz here, guys, on the live stream. And so if you guys haven't checked out his channel, definitely check him out, guys. I mean, everything you want from mock drafts. You want to deep dive and know who your team should take in the NFL draft, reach out to that guy. My man knows what he's doing out there. And so great to have him here. I mean, wonderful, wonderful. I've seen his channel grow like so much in the last year. So happy to have him here, guys. Happy to have him here. And so Braden says true. And so, oh, yeah, I mean, hey, that kind of money, though, I mean, shoot, like put me on the trading block. I'll go there myself for that kind of money. And the Sports Blitz says AFC West is stacked now. And so, yes, I mean, a move like that, Raiders caught me by surprise. I did not know how they can make a move that I felt like would really elevate them from here on out. But, man, that is a massive move. They made that move. Obviously, Chandler Jones as well. And so, and then the trade they made with the Colts to go ahead and get Rocky Ascend to come in there and play cornerback as well. That's a nice addition to that team right there, one that they really did need to have. And so they nailed the draft. Hey, look out. I mean, I don't even know who to tell you guys right now to look out for in that division other than to say it is very possible to have at least the top 6 records in the league right there, you know, and everybody probably just split throughout the division at this point because it's just stacked. It is just stacked. And so we've got Alexis here. How are you doing, Alexis? How is it going? How is it going? And let's see, Alexis says, all right, so mix of music. Great, great. That is fantastic. Happy to hear that. I thought about when I found out the Eagles released Fletcher Cox, although they are trying to bring him back on a cheaper deal. We'll see if that gets done, but he's free now to entertain other suitors out there. So we'll see how the Eagles play that one out. Old man says, yeah, Packers get the Raiders' first round pick this year and probably their second or third. I think that's really what it comes down to. I know they said 2 picks this year, so I would assume second, but I'm hoping for the Packers that that's at least, for the Raiders that that's at least a third right there. But hey, Raiders are getting one heck of a receiver right there. So that is huge right there. That is huge. That almost puts Derek Carr on my fantasy football radar now. Almost. All right, guys, we're getting ready to return back to the action, though. We're here in the first half of play, 15 minutes and 23 seconds to go in this one. And, of course, Creighton leads this one 8-7 right now. And so Creighton inbounds the ball in the corner, puts an early 3 up there. They say he stepped out, so it's going to be a turnover there. All right, so it's going to be Aztecs basketball here. I hope you guys are having a lot more success with your brackets than what I'm having so far. Iowa going down, that really hurt my bracket, honestly, guys. That really did not see that one coming. And so – yeah, that was a massive upset there. I had no counter for that one. All 3 of my brackets dead. Let's see. Alexa says, good old vintage music. Nice. The Sportsbook says, how's it going, bro? Yeah, it's going pretty good. It is going pretty good. Going to be having these live streams basically like almost every day. Every day there's going to be, college basketball from here on out. Best believe I'm going to be out here, but everything is going good. Let's see. You said you're sicker than a dog, but had to come talk some football. And so, man, I'm hoping that you get better. I'm hoping that you get better and get better soon, man. But thank you so much for coming through. Meanwhile, the shot right there by the Aztecs from downtown is good. So they're now in the lead of this one, 10-8. Let's see how Creighton responds here. We've got 14 minutes and 52 seconds to go in this one. Aztecs are 2 of 4 from three-point range, while Creighton is 0-2 right now from downtown. They have the ball passing around the perimeter here, and he just burrowed his defender on the ground there. And so that's going to be an offensive foul right there. You just quite simply can't do that. That's meant for the football field, not the basketball courts. But, yeah, it's going to be Aztecs basketball. I am really hoping that Creighton wins this game, guys. This is another team that I really had them advancing in all of my brackets that I made. So I think all of them, if not all of them, maybe 2 out of 3. So I'm hoping that Creighton wins this game. But here we go. Aztec has the ball here up top, steps back, pulls it. That's going to be a 2. He missed that one. Rebound Creighton. Score right now, San Diego State 10, Creighton 8. Makes the pass. Actually hit the official out of bounds. You know that's a turnover right there. So, yeah, we can't be hitting officials. Let's see. Old man says Bengals not playing either. They upgrade their O-line and they're more likely getting Collins. I did see that they have that meeting set up with him immediately. That is exactly what they need to do with right there. So we'll see if that happens. But yeah, ever since the Cowboys cut him, I do see that they're going to have a meeting with him, which is great. Meanwhile, Aztecs get the layup to fall. 12-8 is our score right now. We've got 14 minutes and 5 seconds to go in this one. Creighton bringing the ball up court here, crosses half court. The Aztecs are trying to play tight defense here. They've had about 20 games this season in which they've kept their opponents up under 60 points. And so this is a team that takes pride in defense. But Creighton with the nice jumper. Score right now 12-10. 13 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the first half of play. San Diego State up by 2. Brayton says, how many first-round picks did you get? I believe it's just 1 first-round pick and then at least to my knowledge, right now, 1 first-round pick, and it's either going to be a second or a third-round pick with that. But in terms of first-round picks, I think just 1. Let's see. The Sportsbook says the full trade details didn't come out. Rapport said a first plus possibly other picks or a player. The specifics haven't come out yet. And so, yeah, I did see where I forget if it was Schefter that said that it was going to be 2 picks from 2022. So unless they have an extra first-round pick, it would just have to be at least 1 first-round pick, and we'll find out what that other pick is. But either way, if I'm the Raiders, it was worth it. It was worth it. Meanwhile, Aztecs have the ball here, passing around the perimeter, shoots the 3 and missed it. But they get the offensive rebound. 3 seconds. They got to put a shot up here. All right, that's going to be the buzzer right there. And that's the shot clock buzzer there. They just could not at least hit the rim there to reset the shot clock. So, therefore, it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Creighton's basketball here. 13 minutes and 15 seconds to go. But yeah, do keep us up to date though once we find out the official thing, because I want to know exactly the full details involved in this one. But I know my man's going to get paid though. I know it's going to get paid though for sure. Braden said we just got rid of arguably arguably the best receiver in the NFL. I mean, he's right there up for me. Other than Cooper Kupp right now, because Cooper Kupp did something special and all like that. But I mean, they're like 1A. Honestly, 1A, 1B, they're both up there. Either or, I'm happy. All right, but here we go, guys. Again, we're in the first half of play here with 13 minutes and 6 seconds to go here. And the Aztecs have the basketball, and they're up 12-10 right now. Let's see what they do. All right, we've got some screens taking place here. They set the pick for him. He's going to drive to the basket, kicks it out. Now we've got at the top of the perimeter here. And so he's going to pull a jumper, and he got it to fall, 14-10. That's our score. Aztecs up by 4. 12 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. But let's see, Creighton's going to bring the ball up here. Let's see what the Bluejays are going to do with it. Oh, he turned the ball over. He picked his pocket clean on that one. Aztecs pass it cross court in the corner. I thought he was going to pull that one. Ooh. Yeah, you should not have hesitated on that one. Should have pulled a 3 there. I hate when they hesitate like that. I mean, all right, let's see. But yeah, Braden, that's a massive loss for the Packers here. I mean, you guys are losing people left and right. I feel like you guys are feeling what we're feeling for my Patriots and stuff, honestly. Meanwhile, that shot by the Aztecs, no good. Creighton with the ball. Let's see what we can do here. Kicks it in the corner. Kicks it back up top here. He's got a guy posting up, gets the ball to him. Let's see what he does here on the block. They double him. He picks up his dribble there. It's going to be a foul. And again, right now, the score with 12 minutes and 1 second to go in the first half of play. San Diego State has 14. Creighton has 10. Each team has 3 fouls apiece. Let's see, Braden says in this main bracket, he only got wrong was the Iowa game. And so, yeah, Iowa cost me big time, man. Big time. All right, so, yep, that's going to be a turnover right there. You've got to make up your mind with the basketball, son. You can't be turning the ball over here. You know San Diego State's going to bring the defense there. So, coach clearly not happy with him. Clearly not happy with him. And right now, we have what seems to be an official TV timeout being called here in the first half of play. Again, we still got 11 minutes and 55 seconds left to go, but the Aztecs lead this one 14-10. And so this is our 8 versus 9 matchup here. And so you want to talk about close games right here. Doesn't get any closer than these two teams on paper. And so we'll see how this plays out. But yeah, Braden had San Diego State winning this matchup in his main bracket. I took the route of going with Creighton on this one, and so we will see who wins this one. But Creighton, I mean, I'm hoping that they can pull it off late. I think like this is going to be one of those games where they're going to hang around, and then late in this one, they'll go on a run, and I hope that it's enough to win for my bracket's sake. But yeah, I mean, just imagine that. If you're Derek Carr, I mean, not only do you have Devontae Adams now, I mean, but obviously if Darren Waller comes back and if he's at full strength and he's fully healthy, obviously we know Hunter Renfrow, what they've got. I mean, now all of a sudden that changes the way you think about this Raiders team. I mean, wow. But again, right now we're currently at the commercial thanks to the official TV timeout. And the score right now, Aztecs 14, Blue Jays 10. And so we've got Mike here. So, Mike, what's good with you? What's good with you, Mike? Did you hear about the trade, man, going down with Devontae Adams, man? Did you hear about the trade, sending him to the Las Vegas Raiders? What are your thoughts on that one? My man got paid. I'm jealous. I mean, shoot, I might have to hit up Aaron Rodgers and say I'm available to go out there and play wide receiver and get a contract like that in a couple of years. Like that is insane. Like that's a lot of money, man. A lot of money. But he deserves it, though. He deserves it. But yeah, who I got in this one? I got the Blue Jays. I got the Creighton Blue Jays in this one, honestly. I mean, I just well, right now, I mean, it seems like the Aztecs, they're playing a little bit better right now, but I'm hoping that changes. But yeah, in all my brackets, or at least 2 out of 3 of them, I got on the Blue Jays winning this one. So I hope the Blue Jays can come through for me here, but we'll find that out. Let's see, old man says, AFC West is not a given no more. Yeah, they're really not. Any one of those teams can win a division, especially if Kansas City starts off the season how they started off last year when they got off to that slow start. You may not want to do that again this year if you're the Chiefs, honestly. You want to pick up where you left off, not where you started last year, because honestly, it really can be any game. Like anybody can do it. I mean, wow, you look at the moves that they all made. They're not playing around in that division. They're all going in. Let's see. Mike says, not even in my universe have you seen the Bills universe. I'm sorry, the Bills on roster. And so I have not checked like just ever since the free agent moves and stuff like that. But hey, you guys added Von Miller. You got to be happy about that. But I know there's still things to be done for the Buffalo Bills as well. But here we go, guys. Back to the action here. So the Aztecs have the ball here, pass it around the perimeter. I guess it's back up top here. Let's see. Up, they say, oh, that's going to be a turnover there. Ball stepped out of bounds there. So turnover there for the Aztecs. Again, if you see the scoreboard above me, the scoreboard right now is currently like way ahead of my television for this game right here. So yeah, I'm going to be going off of what the TV has right here as opposed to scoreboard above my head here. But let's see. Creighton has the ball across his half court. Looking to set the pick for him. Sets the pick. He passes it. All right, so they've got it up top here. We've got 15 seconds. He loses the ball. And so, this is going to be an easy 2 points here. Throws it down for 2 points. Aztecs 16, Creighton 10. I'm not liking how this is looking right now for my bracket's sake. I am not liking how this is looking. All right, so Creighton inbounds the ball here. Trying to break the press. They do. They get it past half court here. Gets it up top. I feel like for some reason, every time Creighton passes the ball, about that third or fourth time, they're like right back. It's like they're going backwards. They're not getting any closer to the basket. They're just going further away from the basket. Then they end up with about 10 seconds on the shot clock, and they're like almost at half court. Look at that. We can't even make a simple pass to the big man. What are we doing? Meanwhile, the Aztecs with the ball here. Passing around the perimeter. It's going to drive to the basket and uncontested. And now it's 18-10. Oh, my goodness. 18-10 right now. This is – come on. We've got to wake up here, Creighton. We've got to wake up. Yeah, you want to talk about a scoring drought. These guys have not tasted points in 3 minutes and 32 seconds, and we're still going on. Aztecs with the rebound. Blue Jays must play some defense. With the jumper. Gets the shot and a foul. Are you serious? Are you serious? Yo. Old man says JB is going to be a rough year, but Patriots fans till the end. Oh, you already know. Pats all the way regardless, and all like that. I mean, yeah, what Bill's doing right now, Bill's getting cheap guys that can come in and he can experiment with, see who he's going to retain beyond this year and stuff like that. But he's not going after anybody that he feels going to either require a lot of money this year or either after this year or something like that. But man. I mean, you're not doing much when Atlanta's making more moves than your team's making. All right, so Creighton's bringing the ball up here. Right now the score is Aztecs 21, Blue Jays 10. Blue Jays, can we find the basket? Can we find the basket? They've been outscored 9-0 in the last, 3 minutes. It's about time. Finally, drives to the basket, gets 2 points. Now let's go. 21-12. San Diego State with the basketball. Passing around the perimeter here. They've got nobody posting up right now. Sets the screen for him. Kicks it back out. Makes the pass. So he's going to try to drive in there, pulls the jumper, gets that one to fall, and, of course, a foul. Wow. 23-12 right now, guys. Let's see, Mike says they added Jordan Phillips, left for big money after 6 sacks, big year, but wants ring. And so, oh yeah, those are the guys that you want, the guys that are dedicated, they're focused, and the only thing that's left to accomplish in their career is to make that run for a championship. That's what you want if you're a team like the Bills. Meanwhile, the free throw is missed there. Creighton gets the rebound. Right now, San Diego State leads 23-12. Creighton has the ball here. Let's see, they have it up top. They love going backwards with the ball in this game. Like, gee, I guess it's just that defense that San Diego State has, honestly. All right, tried to set the screen for him. He still has the ball, attacks the rim there. He missed it, but luckily they got the offensive rebound and put it back up 23-14. That's the score right now. 9 minutes left to go in the first half of play. Aztecs have the ball up top. Makes the pass. Forward looking for someone to pass the ball to. He passes it. Got it on the wing. Let's see what he does with it. Wants to make a move, kicks it out. He passes it. Tried to drive inside there. Good defense, kicked it out, but there's a foul. But, man, I need the Blue Jays to step this up. Are you guys noticing some of the other scores up there? I see the Kentucky and St. Peter's game looks like an interesting one right now. UConn has me worried. They have me worried. New Mexico State up by 10 at the half, so they've got me worried here. St. Mary's and Indiana, that one looks like it's going to be a super close one right there. Meanwhile, all right, so that's going to be a foul right there. So good job by Creighton drawing a foul there. All right, 8 minutes and 26 seconds left to go here. Again, the score is still Aztecs 23, Blue Jays 14, but Blue Jays about to go to the free throw line here. Mike says, he another of the long list of good defensive tackles. Mike says, F in the chat for Iowa. Let's see, Mike says, Pat's got Ty Montgomery, who's a good player. And so, yeah, he's going to come in there, and he can be like that fourth receiver and also that fourth running back. So kind of the hybrid there. Think of when New England had Colorado Patterson a couple of years ago and all like that. He can be used and probably will be used in that manner there for the Pats there, especially if we start to have some injury problems or something like that in the backfield. That's probably a route right there. So I get the signing. I do like the signing, but we need a splash. Dang it. We need a receiver one. Like, my goodness. Meanwhile, made one free throw, actually missed one free throw there. So the score right now is 23-15. Let's see what the Aztecs do with the ball here. They have it up top. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go. It makes the pass. Pass it off the screen. Pulls it from downtown, and they miss it. Blue Jays get the ball. 8 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Blue Jays drive in there. Lost the ball. Still going to be Creighton's basketball, though. Let's see, Mike says Beasley would be a good Patriots fit. And so at this point, we won't even spend the money to get Beasley at this point. Let's see, Mike says Bills can sleep to that Super Bowl win. And so you said can't sleep to that Super Bowl win. All right, here we go, guys. Creighton with the basketball here. Steps back for three. Missed it. Aztecs with the rebound. Going to bring it up court. Makes the pass there. They have it on the wing. Nice pass cross court there. All right, so he's going to bring it back out here. 7 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the first half of play. He makes the pass. He gives it back. Sets the screen for him. Pulls a three, and that is good. Wow. Wow. And so 26-15. And then we have the foul on that shot. That is, wow. That is not good for my bracket right now, guys. That is not good for my bracket. 26-15. Let's see. Braden says, if we don't draft a receiver in the first round, I think Green Bay will take Dotson from Penn State. But at this point, you guys need to invest in multiple receivers at this point. Because the only great receiver you had, you just gave him away. So we'll see how things play out. But, man, Aaron Rodgers is saying the same thing. Let's see, Mike says Bills signed their former first-round pick, Ed Shaq Lawson. I did see Shaq Lawson. I did see that signing right there for Buffalo. So I did see that one. That was interesting there. Again, right now, guys, we're currently at the commercial right now. It's an official TV timeout. When we come back, the Aztecs will be at the free throw line for the and one opportunity to try to make it a 4-point play. But right now, the Aztecs 26, Bluejays 15 here in the first half of play with 7 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the first half of play. Let's see, Mike says, Olave, what number will he wear for the Bills? And so that is a good question because that's a good question for Olave there, what he would right there. But I'm hoping that he doesn't go to the Bills there. I mean, you guys can't get everybody there. You can't get everybody there. But it's a possibility there. It's a possibility. Mike says, Bills so loaded, missing Super Bowl championship will be hard. Hard, but not impossible because the AFC is just loaded in general. They are loaded in general. And so we'll see how that plays out. Mike says, Braden, how's your receiver corp looking? Ooh, it's sad thing is it's probably still looking better than the Patriots on receiving corps, sadly. But that's the reality of it. But again, guys, we're still right now at the commercial. But just to give a recap so far of what's been taking place in this one, I mean, you look at Creighton right now, they are 7 of 14 out there on the court. San Diego State, they are 10 of 20 out there on the court. Creighton has not hit a three-point shot yet. They've not hit a three-point shot yet in this one. They're 3 of 4 from the free throw line. San Diego State, they are 3 of 9 from downtown, and they are 4 of 5 at the free throw line here so far in this one. Let's see. Braden says we only have Cobb, Lazard, and Amari Rodgers under contract, so not good. I mean, I guess Aaron Rodgers is going to have to find a way to get Randall Cobb to go back to 2015 for him and all like that, something like that. But, yeah, you guys have to draft somebody at this point. There's no questions about it. No questions about it. No questions about it. I'll tell you what, though, Randall Cobb, he saved me like once or twice in fantasy football season. When I needed a receiver, I picked him up. He just so happened to be having more of a role for the games I picked him up for. And I think he had like a game where he had like 3 touchdowns or 2 touchdowns? I remember that. So Randall Cobb, yeah, he had his moments now. He had his moments. Mike says Von Miller said he wants that ring. And so Mike says Cobb, good. All right, so we're getting ready to return back to the action here, guys. All right, we've got the Aztecs here at the free throw line with 7 minutes and 33 seconds left to go here in the first half of play, and the free throw is up, and it is good. All right, 27-15 is the score. Blue Jays, we've got to go on a run here before we get to the half. Blue Jays have the ball up here. Aztecs playing great defense, doing great defense here. And so Creighton struggling against the defense. Gives it to the post player. He kicks it out. Sets the screen. Makes the pass. Another pass down low. Great passes. Back-to-back great passes there. They had to really work to get those 2 points. Right now, San Diego State 27, Creighton 17. Aztecs with the ball here. Pulls the jumper, and that is no good, but it's going to be a foul. But, yeah, I agree with that, Braden. He's definitely past his prime there. Let's see. Mike says Beasley to Packers would be a good fit. And Mike is doing his best to sell Beasley, even though the Bills let him go. But he's doing his best to look after his former Bills there. I wonder if there's any chance Beasley returns back to Dallas. I wonder if there's any chance for that. Let's see. Braden says Kentucky and St. Peter's are tied at 37 at the half. And so – yes, they are tied, and so, man, if Kentucky gets outed here. All right, so that free throw is good as well. So the score right now is San Diego State 29, Creighton 17. It got 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half of play. Creighton, desperate to get something going here offensively, passes it, pulls a 3, missed it. Ball's tied up, so let's see where the possession is going to be pointing towards, and it's going to be San Diego State's possession here, so they get the basketball. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first half of play, guys. Up looks like it's actually going to be Creighton's basketball here. They inbound it and missed the 3 from the corner there. Great job getting the offensive rebound there. Looking to make a play, has to pass it back out. Sets a screen for him, drives to the basket, up under the basket, puts it up, and that is good. All right, we get 2 points here. It's a 10-point game here. Hasn't been pretty at all, but if we can just go on a run, Let's see, Mike says, JB, did Von Miller come to Buffalo because he loves the city and team like he said, or was it for the 120 mil? Honestly, Mike, it could have been for the money, but I mean, Buffalo's a contender. I mean, he just won a Super Bowl, so Buffalo's a contender, so it would make sense for him to go there, and hey, if you win it with Buffalo, you'll be a part of something special because they didn't do it before you got there. So I get that for Von Miller. I get it. I think he really likes the team. That's what it comes down to. All right, makes the pass. Drives inside and able to draw some contact here. It's about time, guys. But, man, Creighton really just has not looked that great so far in this one. Braden says he wants Jarvis Landry. I'll tell you what. For my Patriots, we'll take Julio Jones. You take Jarvis Landry for your Packers. Braden says, our Julio Jones. Again, we've got 5 minutes and 34 seconds to go here in the first half of play. All right, so the Blue Jays get a free throw here, 31-20. Let's see, Mike says Beasley is so underrated. Beasley is that guy that when it's like third and short, you're at the red zone or something like that, you can give him some option routes and his route running alone, especially against the guys he's going to be going up against and like the slot or something like that. He's going to do a tremendous job of getting open. And then like defenders just forget about him. They just forget about him. You think about some of the other receivers that's out there, but he still gets it done. Meanwhile, Aztecs have the basketball here, backside screen. They pass it to him. Try to set a pick for him. Drives to the basket, pulls up, missed that shot, gets his own rebound. Goes up strong with it again. Gets 2 points for the Aztecs. They're up 33-21 here. 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first half of play. Blue Jays just cross half court here. Sets the pick for him. Passes it. And, he made a mistake. He tried to feed the post player who was not looking for the ball. You've got to be kidding me, man. You've got to be kidding me here. Of all times for me to believe in this Creighton team, I should have went with San Diego State. Oh, boy. This is bad. This is bad. Let's see, Mike says, or maybe Beasley to the Panthers. Mike just put Beasley on about 7 different rosters here. All right, here we go. Aztecs with it. Oh, nice fake. Gets it down low. Post player, he knows what to do with it, and he gets 2 points. All right, 35-21. Come on. We've got 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go here. Creighton trying to break the press. They get it past half court here. Still tight defense here by San Diego State. Great defense by San Diego State. Blue Jays pull it from downtown. Oh, he airballed it. He just airballed it. He just airballed it. This is what my bracket is dependent on. Guys going out there and just airballing this. Mike says that he would have went for 120 mil personally. Mike says it's a strong receiver draft, and so that is the positive. It is a strong receiver draft, but we're talking about replacing Devontae Adams. You just can't wake up and replace a Devontae Adams and all like that. I mean, if the offense was struggling to get past, like the first playoff game that they would play with Devontae Adams, imagine without him. The goal was to get him plus another receiver. Meanwhile, the Aztecs go there and draw. They're going to go to the free throw line here. And so, this is just 35-21. That's our score right now. And we are going to the commercial here after Unofficial TV. Braden says the Packers should trade for Tyler Lockett or DK Metcalf. No. Patriots should trade for DK Metcalf or Tyler Lockett. I would love to get both, though, to be honest. But, I mean, we'll see what your Packers do, but probably most likely the draft is going to be the route that you guys take, honestly. I mean, if you guys gave up Devontae Adams and couldn't make it work, then, wow. I don't know. But Devontae, he's that dude. Like he's that dude. Mike says Watson should go to the Panthers. No, no, no. He's not going there. He's not going there. Watson, he's going to go either to the Saints or the Falcons. He wants to go to the Falcons. Just a matter of if the Falcons can restructure Matt Ryan's deal and give Houston something that Houston would accept and stuff like that. Because when I was going through the list of proposals that team sent that was at least accepted by Houston in terms of if Watson wants to go there, they've got the agreement in place. Atlanta was not one of those teams. But then again, Watson was a team that he identified. Atlanta reached out, Arthur Blank. He wants to play in Atlanta. He does. Can Atlanta make that happen, though? We'll find out. But the Saints, if that doesn't happen, then the Saints will be the team that he will go to. So, Carolina, better luck next time. Mike says, Metcalf, is Metcalf a top 3 receiver? Ooh, that's a good question. Is Metcalf a top 3 receiver? I would have to say no. I mean, no disrespect to Metcalf, but is he a top 3 receiver? No. But he's certainly a great receiver. He is a great receiver. I wish he was on the Patriots. I really wish he was on the Patriots. If I could have 2 guys right now on the Patriots team that we just completely missed in the draft, I'd go ahead and I'd probably have him on one side. I'd either take Deebo Samuel or A.J. Brown on the other side, honestly, but that's what I would do. Mike says, is O.J. Howard washed up? O.J. Howard, I don't think he's washed up. It's just Tom Brady can only feed so many mouths. He can only feed so many mouths. They just had too many weapons there. I mean, you're talking what? Mike Evans, Chris Godwin back then AB, Gronk. And then he was like the second tight end. And not to mention, you got Brady as well that came on the scene there. So just too many mouths to feed there. You put him in a system like Buffalo, he can at least get you about either 400 to 500 yards receiving, about 30 to 40-something catches, and get you about a good 5 receiving touchdowns, I think. And from a tight end too, that's golden. That's golden. All right, we should be getting back from the commercial anytime soon here. Let's see, Mike says Adams is from the Packers. And so, yes, Mike, he is from the Packers. And so he is huge. He is a superstar in this league. And so he's always someone that I try to get in fantasy football. And I've never been able to get him not once because somebody gets him before I get my first pick. But he is tremendous. He is tremendous. And so the Raiders, they got a great one. Great one. Mike says Gonzalez players are Space Jam tall, and so Gonzaga players are Space Jam tall. like it. And so Boston Sports, what's up, man? What's up? What is up? What's good with you? And so, yeah, man, I mean, what's going on with the Patriots, man? What's going on with us, man? Why are we not getting someone that's going to make me feel a lot more confident about the next time I play Madden? Why are we not getting a guy like that? What are we doing? Give us your insight on what we're doing right now. And so Mike says, was Brown smart to burn Baker Bridge? Watson going there after all? Mike, I'm a man of taking risk. If you see something that you want and you know that what you currently have and all like that is not what you want long term, then you go ahead and try to at least go after what you want long term. Now, I get it. Now you cost yourself you don't have a quarterback now, basically, because he doesn't want to be there, blah, blah, blah. But let's face it, 17 touchdowns. 13 interceptions. That's what he gave you last year. This Cleveland team last year was supposed to be an AFC contender, but they turned out to be a pretender on the highest degree, and that's because of Baker out there. So they know that they needed to improve that. They took a chance. I'll never be mad at an organization for trying to do better and whatnot. If they did not make that move, that would have told me that they're satisfied with being mediocre. So I can't be mad at them for burning that bridge for a guy that they don't intend on giving a long-term contract to anyways. So I don't blame him. You might even upgrade the position by just having to move on from him. Mike says, what up, Boston? And again, guys, the score right now is San Diego State 35, Creighton 22, with 3 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the first half of play, guys. And so, all right, so Creighton misses that free throw there. I'm sorry, not Creighton. The Aztecs missed that free throw. Ooh, UConn's down by 14, guys. Did anybody pick New Mexico State in their bracket to beat UConn? Let me know that. Did anybody pick St. Peter's as well in their bracket? Let me know that. Right now, my bracket, this is around the time of the day where we just fall apart at this point, it looks like. All right, Creighton has the ball here up top, gives it to the forward. He's up top. Nice bounce pass and nice finish. Where was this all game? Where was this all game? 35-24. That's our score in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half of play. But Michael, what's good with you? What's good with you? I thought you'd be out there right now trying to recruit some offensive linemen for your Bengals right now in free agency. But what's good with you? It's glad to have you here. I saw that your Bengals, by the way, that they re-signed Eli Apple. I thought you guys were going to go ahead and move on from that, but I guess not. Boston Sports says, hey, Mike. And so Mike says, Super Bowl contender Hauser. That's right. That's right. He was so close, so close. And so Michael says, yeah. Let's see. Mike says Cameron Brate was hungry, I think. And so, oh, yeah, definitely was hungry and all like that. But, yeah, I think O.J. Howard honestly kind of checked out at some point during the season because when the ball's not coming your way, he's like, look, I'm not a blocking tight end, you know. No, so he checked out. He checked out. Meanwhile, ball knocked out of bounds here. It's going to stay with the Aztecs. They're up 35-24 right now. Down by 11. They're going to need a run right now, hopefully, and a strong second half in this one. Meanwhile, Aztecs have it here. Drives in, puts it up there, and missed it. All right, Blue Jays with the rebound. 35-24. Let's see what we do here. Pass the ball. Drives inside. Looking to make something happen. He missed it, but they got the tip in. All right, there you go. You got to be aggressive here. 35-26. 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. All right, San Diego State with the basketball. Passes it, gets it back, sets the backside screen for him, sets the pick for him. Still has the ball up top here. And he drives to the basket, puts it up. Missed it, but they got the tip back in there. Like, why are we not boxing out? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, Blue Jays? What are we doing? Let's see, behind the back there. Pulls a three, missed it. But got the offensive rebound. Jumper up, missed that one. Aztecs with the basketball. Up 37-26, got a minute 20 left to go. Basketball up top. Kicks it in the corner. Going to drive inside there. Puts a shot up. Too short. Missed it. All right, Blue Jays with the basketball. Let's see if they can do something with it. Gets it on the block. Kicks it back out for three. Missed that one. Got the offensive rebound, but there's going to be a foul. Blue Jays have yet to hit from downtown, guys, and they're 0 for 7 from three-point range, guys. Like, they have yet to hit from downtown. We've got about 58.6 seconds left to go here before the half. San Diego State's going to call a timeout. But, yeah, Michael says Bengals getting O-line help. Mike says Hauser is now my direct competition. JB, you off the list. Oh, man, Mike, wow. So Mike is basically kicking a pass off his competition list, and he's going to replace us with the Bengals. And so Mike says, I did not watch Baker last year. How bad was he? Mike. Don't get me started on that, Mike. Don't get me started on that one. How bad was Baker Mayfield? The thing that I don't like the most is that Baker, obviously, he had some serious injuries. All right, I'll go ahead and acknowledge that. He had some very serious injuries out there. He should not have been playing out there. But that's the very reason why it really made me mad that when he was supposed to be sidelined and stuff like that, because it's not like the other quarterback did not come in with some experience. No, he had a lot of experience. Matter of fact, he had some playoff wins and stuff like that himself, and Case Keenum. But no, they stuck with Baker, and they let him just drive the season into the ground as he threw pick after pick. He was off target. It was a mess. It was a complete mess last year, a complete mess. And all like that. I mean, there was many games that I watched that I kept thinking, wow, just a little bit of quarterback play, and they would probably win that game. But they ended up losing. I think both games against Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken, like if they had any kind of decent quarterback play, they probably would have won those games. But the rest of the team did their part, but he did not. And so he was holding the team back. He was the reason for many of their losses. The injury probably played a huge part in that. But if you're going to go out there and suit it up, you have to understand that you're a liability to your team. And so I'd rather just let the backup go out there and play. But I think he was afraid of losing his job. So therefore, he did not want the backup to go in there. So that's why he played through the injury. I think that's exactly what it was. He didn't want to give his backup the chance to go in there and shine with the starting lineup. So he cost his team the season by being selfish. That's my personal opinion on that, Mike. Mike says, who got biggest beatdown today? That's a good question. The biggest beatdown that took place today, that would have to be, was it Tennessee over, was it Longview or whoever that was? Or was it Baylor over Norfolk? It might have been Baylor's win, honestly. It may have been Baylor's win. But something like that. And again, guys, we're currently right now at the commercial. So remember that we had a timeout that was called there. So we're currently at the commercial here. Let's see how this plays out here. But, man, that St. Peter's and Kentucky game, that is going back and forth. All right, here we go, guys. We're back to – they're showing us another update. Yeah, UConn might be in trouble, guys. Let's see, Braden says that he didn't. Let's see, Boston Sports says, I don't mind the Montgomery deal, but the corner we got, I never heard of him, and I don't know, man. We need to make 2 or 3 signings that have an actual impact on the team. And so I think you said it perfectly. Because, I get the Montgomery deal. That's another piece of the puzzle for what they like to do. I can understand that. I'm cool with it. And then you add, the corner. Now, I know Bill typically does go and get those corners from time to time that we haven't heard of before. Lately, he hasn't done that, but I've seen him do it in the past where he brings in a guy, and the guy is someone we never heard of. I remember when we signed Lee Bowden from Cleveland, I think, and so he came in and did superb with us. Didn't do much after us, barely did anything before us, but he did superb with us. So I'm not too concerned there. If Bill believes in a guy at that cornerback position, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt at that position more times than not. But meanwhile, for Creighton, they get both free throws there. All right, so 37-28, 58.6 seconds to go. Aztecs looking to try to break the press here. They do. Got to cut them off. All right, cut them off here. Aztecs passing the ball here. We've got about 48 seconds to go before the half. Sets the pick for him. Still has the ball. Makes the pass. He wants to give it to the guy on the block here, but he drives it himself. Runs into traffic. Bounce passes on the sideline. 4 seconds. Got to put it up. What do we do? You got to be aware. This is the kind of stuff that you have to be aware of what's going on. Meanwhile, we've got a timeout here by the Bluejays. They're down 37-28. But, yeah, we need some impactful signings with that. We really do. Braden says, at least our defense should be good next season. And so, yeah, that's definitely Bill's focus there. That's definitely Bill's focus. Braden says, also, it sounds like, let's see, Rajo Douglas is coming back to the Packers. And so, well, there you go, Braden, some positive news. Today just did not go the way that you probably envisioned it, guys. Like, honestly, Braden, very tough day. All right, let's see. We're getting ready to come back here from the commercial here. Let's see. Michael says, Ted Karras, Bengals offensive line. The 2-time Super Bowl champ agreed to terms with the Bengals on Monday. So, yep. Good Ted Karras. I remember good old Ted. Let's see. Boston Sports says, for example, some players are Trey Flowers, Logan Ryan. I did see Logan Ryan get released. I did see that. That did catch my attention. And so I was thinking, I wonder if Bill would make this move here for Logan Ryan there. I wonder if he'll take that reunion there. But, yeah, Bill's going to focus on the defense here. He's going to say the heck with the offense right now. He's going to focus on the defense. He did not like what he saw against Buffalo. I promise you that. So that game alone is going to force him to just revamp the defense again. Meanwhile, the pass right there to Creighton. And so, all right, so we got a foul here. With just 1 second remaining here before the half. But, yeah, and maybe an O-line side. No doubt about that. But we'll probably end up getting someone in, the mid-rounds, maybe day 2 and all like that, drafting a lineman or something like that is going to come in and have an impact. Mike says, JB, we good now, no list. You say that now till the regular season happens. Let's see. Boston Sports says that could make an impact on our Patriots. And so, I mean, I personally think Julio Jones may honestly end up joining the Pats there. I mean, the more I think about it there, I mean, he's at the point in his career where he wants to prove it and all like that. He's still got it. And what better place than the Patriots to come down there and prove it? Because that's exactly what we need. And so we're going to have to take a chance on a guy like him, especially since we should be able to get him a lot cheaper now. So that's a guy I'd look out for the Patriots in terms of trying to make an impactful move that I hope is a positive impact. All right, but after the free throws, they're 37-30. And so the Aztecs just heave it up there. And all right, so the score right now at the half is San Diego State 37, Creighton 30. And so just to recap what took place so far, this was in the first half, the Bluejays, they were 10 of 24 out there on the court, 0 for 7 from three-point range. They were 10 of 12 from the free throw line, though, 21 rebounds here, but 11 turnovers. That's right, 11 turnovers. Meanwhile, for the Aztecs here, they were 14 of 31 out there on the court, 3 of 9 from three-point range, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. They had 13 rebounds, so they lost the rebound battle there. But they protected the rock much better than the Blue Jays did, as they only had 5 turnovers compared to the Blue Jays' 11 turnovers so far. Let's see. Braden says, Mike should put the whole AFC West on his competition list. Let's see. Mike says, not even in the same league. You say Allen and Diggs laugh. Let's see. Mike says, you could have had Levi Wallace. And so, facts, could have been. What could have been? What could have been? Let's see. Mike says, Brady should have stayed retired with this Bills roster. And so, oh, man, Mike's calling out Brady now. Like, gee. I mean, now with this trade there for the Packers and all like that, I mean, it's going to come down to the Rams and the Buccaneers, it seems like, as of right now, how things stand right now in the NFC. But the AFC, so deep, so deep. Absolutely so deep. Matter of fact, the Rams, they signed Allen Robinson. That caught me by surprise. I think it's safe to say that OBJ days down there with the Rams, that is done. Sad for him. I know he wanted to be down there. But, hey, the Packers did pursue OBJ last year. I mean, I wonder maybe OBJ is someone that the Packers try to go after. I mean, you can get him very cheap now, especially with the injury. I mean, you never know. He can go out there and be receiver 1 for you. Let's see. Boston Sports says, just a heads up for everybody. I'm not expecting the Patriots to have a big splash with like 5 signings compared to last year. Yeah, last year was out of the norm. Every once in a while, you see Bill Belichick, when he thinks the team is ripe to go after a championship, he'll do it. We saw that way back when he was like signing guys left and right, when he brought the year he brought in Wes Welker, Randy Moss, even Dante Stallworth back then, Adelius Thomas, all those guys he brought in through free agency or either traded for them. And so, yeah, that was him being aggressive back then. He tried that last year, but with the wrong guys. Some we did hit on. Hunter Henry, I was super glad we had Hunter Henry. Janu Smith, I was looking at him side-eyed the whole season and all like that, especially early on in the season. And I ended up having to drop him. I picked up in one of my fantasy teams, had to drop him and whatnot. Because I'm in a deep, 16-person fantasy football league most of the time. So we get a tight end. Even if you're a tight end too, you might have some value. But I had to drop him. It just wasn't there. Wasn't there. Let's see. Boston Sports says, if re-sign Ryan, we must release Terence Mitchell re-sign. And so, let's see. Mike says, you want Fletcher Cox, JB? It would not be a wise signing for the Patriots, honestly, Mike. It would not be a wise signing there. I mean, we're for what we're trying to do, he'd be better off going somewhere where he can go ahead and compete. It would not be the best move for him. And for what we're trying to do financially, it just wouldn't make sense. Let's see, Boston Sports says, I repeat, immediately, then we draft a top corner in the draft. And so I am pretty confident that with the first round pick, the Patriots are not going to draft a cornerback just based upon what I've seen throughout history. Every once in a while, we will draft someone as a corner safety kind of player, but I just think that Bill, I don't know. I got to see who's on the board, honestly, but Bill very rarely does what we think he should do. I think he will draft the corner now. He will draft the corner, but I think it comes in like round 2 or 3 as opposed to round 1 is what I'm thinking. Let's see. Boston Sports says, "What are your thoughts on Shaq Mason deal?" I was very Shaq, that deal right there, it told me all I needed to know about the upcoming season. It told me everything I needed to know. When I saw that we traded away Shaq Mason for just a fifth round pick, given all that he did. I believe he started like 98 out of 103 games he suited up for. He started 98 of them, very consistent. And so you gifted him to the Buccaneers there just to basically booster them even more and stuff like that. And you just got a fifth round pick in return. I mean, there are some times where I have to look at Bill and I'm like, Bill, why are we trading these guys just for fifth round picks, sixth round picks, and all like that? The whole Gilmore thing last year, that kind of irked me last year with Stephon Gilmore, just giving him away for nothing. But I guess I get it. We wasn't going to sign him anyways beyond that. I was still irked by it. And then this now. And so I'm like, why are we not getting value back for our players, Bill? Like, what's going on? Are you burning bridges out there in the trade mill? What's going on? Let's see, Mike says, who is Terence Marshall? So, yeah, Terence Marshall. I'll pull up his stats real quick, Terence Marshall, because I have to do that myself because the man played on Houston. So it's a very good chance that I probably seen him getting scored on or something like that throughout the regular season. But let's see. Good old Terence Mitchell. I'm sorry, Terence Marshall. All right. All right, so just 1 second. But yeah, I mean, he's still a relatively, like young guy that can come in there and hopefully, I mean, he's going to have to make an impact, honestly. He's going to have to. But this is just the kind of signing that I did expect from someone like Bill Belichick, honestly, to make that move. All right, so yeah, and it's Terence Mitchell. So Terence Mitchell, yeah, so he's like 5'11", 195 pounds ish. Went to Oregon, was a seventh round draft pick by the Cowboys back in 2014. So selected in the seventh round for Dallas. And last year in Houston, he had 60 tackles, he had 10 pass deflections, forced 3 forced fumbles, and had 1 pick. And so the thing that really irked me when I was looking at, some of the things, I was like, okay, so how many games did he have where he had multiple, how many seasons did he have with multiple interceptions? Because he's coming in and we just lost J.C. Jackson, who gives us a ton of turnovers. And so, I mean, he had 1 pick last year. Only one time in his career has he had more than 1 interception in a season. And that's going back to 2017 when he was with Kansas City. And so, yeah, and he had 4 that year. But other than that, he's had like 1 last year. The year before that, 0 picks. And like he's out there playing 13, 16 games. How you play 16 games at cornerback and you don't get a pick? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm hoping that Bill, I believe in Bill. I think Bill can make this work. I really do. I just hope that Bill has another plan. I'm hoping that Shaun Wade steps up for us. I mean, we traded for him for a reason, so I hope that Shaun Wade, that he steps up. I hope we do draft the cornerback, regardless if it's round 1, round 2, round 3, just let it work. Let it work. Let's see. Mike says, should my Bills sign Shaq Mason or leave him for another team? And so, well, he's already been traded, Mike. He's already been traded to Tampa Bay. So, yeah, he's been traded to Tampa Bay for just a 5th round pick. That's all it costs to get my man, a 5th round pick. Let's see. Boston Sports says, not only that, we still haven't traded N'Keal Harry. How is he not on the team? Normally when someone tells Bill, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be a part of the team, Bill does a great job of trading them. I'm not really asking. You talking about traded for a 5th round pick. He should have been the one traded for a 5th round pick. N'Keal Harry, not Shaq Mason. No, it should have been N'Keal Harry traded for the 5th round pick. And you say we haven't re-signed Trent Brown. Talk about offensive line questions across the board. So many questions here. I mean, you want to see a quarterback crumble in year 2? Don't give him an offensive line. That will do it. I mean, because I already didn't like how much I saw, like, given how long Mac Jones holds the ball, considering the routes that we run and stuff like that. We need an offensive line, and we don't need that problem. So, That's probably where the first round pick's going to go at. Nobody's talking about it, but that's probably where the first round pick's going to go at on the offensive line. Let's see. Boston Sports says Mikey got traded to the Bucks. You can't. And so, yeah, this isn't Madden, Mike. You can't just go out there and just force the trade to be vetoed or something. But again, we are still right now at halftime, and the score being right now San Diego State 37, Creighton 30. So we will look to see who will advance in this one. I'm hoping that the Blue Jays can make this a game and hopefully win it for my bracket's sake, but we'll see if that's meant to be. I will say this, guys. I am still nervous about my Ohio State Buckeyes tomorrow. I am extremely nervous about the Buckeyes tomorrow, guys. And so, I mean, from one thing I've learned from watching from the Big Ten, when you're a team that heavily relies in the Big Ten upon 1 to 2 guys to score a good portion of your offense, some reason that doesn't translate to the tournament. It does not translate. And if it does, it maybe gets you 1 to 2 wins. That's about it. And so, obviously, with Iowa going down, that's a major blow there for the Big Ten. We still got our hopes on Wisconsin, still got our hopes on Purdue, hoping that the Fighting Illini can go out there and have a strong outing. But, man, this is – wow. Iowa just let me down right from the start. Let's see. Boston Sports says that Karras left last year. That's right. Thuney did sign with the Chiefs last year. He went for the money. I understood that one. I understood that signing there for the money. Last year traded Marcus Cannon. We did. And so it is annoying. We can't keep our O-line long-term, especially our starters. And you know what? That has been the case as of late because that was not the problem back early in Tom Brady's career. Because, I mean, we had guys there for a long time. I remember Logan Mankins. We had him for a while and stuff like that. So we used to be able to retain offensive linemen pretty easy, honestly, way back in the golden days. But that's no longer the case anymore. No longer the case anymore. Let's see. Mike says, Benny could, if you wanted to, Boston, he could still sell catch-up popsicle to a person in the white gloves. Let's see. Boston Sports says, I know we paid our O-line a lot, but still we should be able to keep them and offer them at least something. Yes. And so, I mean, for real, because we know that, in our offense, we really do value the offensive line. Not very many positions are valued. Well, I shouldn't say that, but there are some positions, that Bill just doesn't really value that much. Receivers, one of them. I'm not saying that he doesn't like good players there, but in terms of spending money, receivers has been one, corners has been one. And then, I mean, heck, on the defensive line, he'll come to you and get you to restructure that contract if need be. And then after a while, you're out of there. And so, man. Braden says St. Peter's is hanging with Kentucky. And so, yep, I mean, I'm starting to get that feeling I get just about this time every year when I see my bracket and all like that. And then I see how I fared. And so, yeah, definitely, yeah. My bracket might be in trouble, guys. Might be in trouble. Let's see. Boston Sports says even if we draft some O-line, you're still not perfect. And so, yeah, yeah. And so, see, I feel like this year is about replacing guys that we had last year and then bringing in new guys that can probably become what they are now in about 2 to 3 years, as opposed to building upon what we did last year and getting better. We're trying to get to the point where we can at least reach where we were last year. And that's not going to work because everybody else is getting better. And we're just trying to be at the same level that we were last year. So Mike says Bill Belichick values O-lines. That's why he's the GOAT. And so he does value O-line. He understands who's doing the work now. He understands. Yep, but we're still right now currently at halftime right now, awaiting the start of the second half of this one to see who's going to advance here. I mean, San Diego State Aztecs, they pretty much outplayed Creighton Bluejays there in the first half, but the Bluejays did enough to make it a 7-point game there, so a strong finish at the end of that first half. We'll see if it translates to more success here in the second half of play. Boston Sports says, of course, the Bills sign almost anyone. I don't even want to get reminded when they sign to 6-year deals, it hurts them as well. And so, yeah. And so, wait, hold on. Let's see. Braden says, hey, JB, we'll trade you a 7th-round pick for Nelson Aguilar. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. We'll decline that one. We will decline that one. Wow. I mean, just imagine that. I mean, Nelson Aguilar, the fact that we've got an interest for Nelson Aguilar lets you know how big that trade was right there. That was huge. Let's see. Does anybody know what's going on with Brandon Cooks? I mean, what's going on? I haven't heard anything about Brandon Cooks this offseason. All right, let's see. Mike says that most of the players Bill signed are rehab career players. And so Mike's got that rehab up and running. Let's see. Boston Sports says 7th-round pick is nothing to us this year. And so, well, hold on now. Let's hold on now. You mentioned, you guys are desperate for a receiver. Can I interest you in N'Keal Harry? Can I interest you in that? I mean, we're talking about a former 1st-round pick out of Arizona State. And so, I mean, some people say he's a poor man version of Allen Robinson. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's what some people say. So, I mean, I'm sure catching the pass from Aaron Rodgers, I mean, maybe that might improve him. So, I mean, maybe you give us a 2nd-round pick. We might be interested in, tossing them your way. Well, we might even listen to a 4th-round pick, Braden. You never know. You never know. Mike says, give them enough time. A Smurf will get open. Bill Belichick knows that. Hey, it used to work. It used to work. But then again, you need an offensive line to get them time. Let's see. Boston Sports says, well, yeah, we should get a 6 instead. I feel like Boston Sports with a 6th-round pick, Bill Belichick would still nail it when it comes to getting the offensive lineman with a 5th or 6th-round pick, I feel like. With a 7th-round pick, he'll just draft the receiver that ends up being on the practice squad. So there we go. Let's see. Old man says, Brady, make it a 5th, and you can have Nelson. So old man says, we'll do a 5th there for him. Braden says, we're not that desperate, JB. Man. Man. So Braden's like, you know what? Since there's two GMs for the Pats, well, actually three on this stream. He says he'll work with old man here, and he'll make that trade there, 5th round pick for Nelson Aguilar. So there you go. There you go. And so let's see, what's this? Yeah, like for example, that trade Nixon. That's right. I feel like with the 7th round pick, Bill might as well just go ahead and draft a former quarterback converted receiver because he tends to like those better than a guy like Trey Nixon. I really thought Trey Nixon had a little bit of potential here. But you know what? There was a year that the Patriots, they drafted a couple receivers, I think out of like TCU or something like that. Maybe old man, you can help me remember. This was back when like Seattle's League of Boom was like booming, and like the Patriots drafted a receiver, I think in the 2nd or 3rd round, and then also again in like the 2nd and 4th rounds. None of them worked out. None of them. I think one of the last name was like was it like Bryce or I don't know, started with a B or something like that. I can't remember those receiver names, but I remember the disappointment that I had when the Patriots were unable to get at least one of those two receivers to work out. And we just basically wasted 2 draft picks early in the draft on receivers that didn't work out. I feel like if we have those guys work out, maybe Brady never has to leave it because you have the receivers that he needed if we would have nailed on those. But we did not nail those receivers, as we always miss. And so, yeah. There is a receiver, though, that I do want the Patriots to get if we can get him in like round 5 or 6. And that's the kid, what's his name, from the University of Miami. I am very fond of his potential. Rambo. I'm very fond of his potential. And you can get him late in the draft. And so, in my opinion, that's a low risk. And if it fails, it fails. But if he reaches his potential, he can come in and have the kind of impact that, why am I forgetting everybody's name, that the Saints had when they drafted their receiver a couple years, like what was his name that they took in the 7th round? Colston, that's right. Marquise Colston. I'm sorry, Colston, that's right. So yeah, so if we can get something like that, like late in the draft, that'd be a steal. All right, let's see. San Diego State sets the pick. We're back to the action, guys, but they turn the ball over. Bluejays with the basketball, makes the pass, gonna drive inside, and he goes up strong with it, misses it, but can't get the put back in. What are we doing? And so, but we get another turnover. Nice. Now let's score some points off the turnover early. Nice pass down low, goes up with it, gets it to fall. Let's go. 5-point game. Let's go, Creighton. Let's go. All right, so San Diego State here going to bring it up past half court. Come on, do it for my bracket here. Makes the pass. Gets it to the block. Looking to kick it back out. Aztecs up 37-32. Passes the ball there. Kicks it back out for 3. Missed it. He was wide open and he missed it. Bluejays with the rebound. Bringing it up court. I say we need to put our pedal to the metal here, put our foot on the gas. Let's be aggressive in attacking the basket. Look at that. We almost turned the ball over. All right, we still got 18 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the second half of play. Bluejays looking to set the screen right there. Passes it. Going to pull a far 3, and he missed it. They didn't make a single 3-point shot in the first half for Creighton. Didn't hit a single 3 from downtown here. And every time I look, they're moving backwards as opposed to attacking the basket more times than not. Meanwhile, the Aztecs, they get 2 points there. 39-32, 7-point game. Bluejays bring the ball up past half court. Backside screen. Looking to make the pass. Does make the pass. Defender hit the floor. Might have hurt his ankle. They pulled the jumper, and that is good. All right, 39-34. All right, so they're gonna send Butler to the sideline here for San Diego State. May have tweaked his ankle or something like that. Let's see. Mike says, will you pay Bill some cap room for Harry? That's a negative, Mike. That is a negative. We want to unload him, but not like that. Mike says, we will lend you Miller on even weeks. Deal? Negative. Meanwhile, the Aztecs get another 2 points. It's 41-34. And so do we have another turnover? Oh, here we go. So San Diego State with the basketball here. Around the perimeter, shoots the three. Missed that one. All right. Blue Jays get the rebound. Going to bring it up here. I want to see some tempo here from the Blue Jays. Pulls the jumper and gets that one to fall. All right, 41-36. Let's go. Let's go. It's a 5-point game, baby. Let's go. 17 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the second half of play. It's time to turn it up here. All right, here we go. San Diego State with the basketball up top. They look to set the pick. Backside screen taking place. They pass it to him. Try to go inside there. Great defense. Kicks it back out there. And, he's going to turn the ball over there. Going to turn the ball over. Good job there by Creighton. That's what I'm talking about. Boston Sports says, oh, heck no. He says, Mike, they don't need more cap space. And so old man says, yeah, he remembers those two bums. I don't even know their names because so it's not just me because that's how bad they were. I just remember the colleges that I at least know that one at least went to TCU. I was so hyped when we made those draft picks to be so disappointed because we desperately needed receivers during that time frame. All right, but here we go. So the Blue Jays missed their opportunity there. Aztecs with the basketball. Makes the pass. Has it up top here. Makes the pass. Gives it to the forward. He's looking for something to do with the ball here. All right, so they're going to call a foul here. First one against Creighton here in the second half. 16 minutes and 21 seconds to go here in the second half. Score right now, San Diego State 41, Creighton 36. And let's see. And then more than a year traded for a second for Sanu. Oh, man, that brought pain right there. Just thinking about the whole Janu Smith. I'm sorry, not Juice Smith, but seeing the whole Sanu Smith, that's right, Sanu trade right there. That was getting him from Atlanta. That was bad. That was painful. Painful memory right there. Painful memory. Let's not forget trading for Philip Dorsett. Let's not forget that. That was another failed attempt by the Patriots to get a receiver in Philip Dorsett. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. All right, guys, but again, right now the score is a 5-point game here. And so Creighton down by 5, looking to inbound the ball here with 16 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Let's see what happens. Got some substitutions taking place. Blue Jays inbound the ball, gets it to the forward up top. He passes it. They set a screen. Looking to drive to the basket here, gets up under the basket, kicks it back out. If you're that far up under, you might as well take a shot, buddy. And so, we've got another foul here. An offensive foul. So we've got another offensive foul, guys. It's going to be another turnover. But we've got an official TV timeout just called here, guys. And so the score right now is Aztecs up 41-36 over the Blue Jays right now, currently with the Blue Jays playing much better so far in this one. Let's see if they can keep this going for the remainder of the game. Let's see, Boston Sports says Sanu was a bust trade, no question about it. Yeah, no question about it. It was painful just thinking about that trade right there. Old man says Cordell Volston and Justin Schaefer in later rounds would be good picks for us. And so, yes, Justin Schaefer, I can co-sign on that. Absolutely. If they pay attention to our mock drafts, old man, they'll be okay. And so, but they've got to pay attention to it. Matter of fact, honestly, a sleeper that I haven't heard nobody talk about, this sleeper right here. But at tight end, if we can get just anybody that can use a tight end, but especially, if we just want to get another tight end here, I think to add 3 tight ends, that'd be very useful for our offense. Like as much as we like to run the ball, multiple tight end sets. If we can get a tight end like Jake Ferguson to slide to us in maybe round 5 or something like that. And I mean, hey, Jake Ferguson is the guy that I got my eyes on at tight end. And what I know nobody's talking about tight ends in the draft, but that's the guy I got my eyes out for that I think he has some star potential in the right scenario. Personally, I think the best fit for him might be if Denver were to take him and stuff like that. But, hey, if he ends up being with us, I would love that as well. Another tight end would be welcomed. We can go 3 tight end out there. That'll give us some matchup problems for sure for the opponents. Again, that's Jake Ferguson out of Wisconsin. But again, we're still right now currently at the commercial. But while we wait for that to return back to the action here, how do you guys feel about the AFC South right now? I mean, as it stands, the Colts don't know who their quarterback's going to be. Baker Mayfield says he has some interest in the Colts, in terms of teams that he would love to go play for, since he doesn't want to be in Cleveland no more. And I can't think of anybody else who the Colts could get right now that would be worthy of going after. So we'll see. And so Braden, he has an idea. He's like, well, if he's available, Braden says they'll take him as a receiver. That's how desperate they are. They'll use him as a receiver. That was funny right there, Braden. That was funny. I feel bad for Jordan Love, though. I mean, if I'm Jordan Love, I'm probably trying to get on the phone with the coach and saying, hey, come get me. Come get me. Because they need a quarterback, and he's got to be tired of riding the bench right now. I've never seen a rookie quarterback get drafted in the first round and ride the bench so long with the expectations of probably riding the bench for another 3 years if he stays. Meanwhile, San Diego State with the basketball here. Okay, look at the forward. He got to the basket there, unable to do anything with it. And they still get the 2 points there, 43-36. Blue Jays with the basketball now, 15 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the second half of play. Pass the ball down low, unable to do anything with the basketball. That's going to be a turnover. Come on, Blue Jays. Dang it, get it together. They're too calm about this right now. They're too calm about this. Braden says Jimmy G, a.k.a. Mr. Glass. And so that's another one right there. That's another one. But if I'm Indianapolis, if I'm going to invest myself, because I know Jimmy's not the long-term solution down there. I know that. If we're in win-now mode, sure. But long-term, I mean, if they like Jordan Love coming out of college, then maybe you see what you can, what the asking price would be for him. But other than that, yeah, Jimmy does make the most sense there. But Baker's got to go somewhere. Maybe Jimmy goes to the Browns. Who knows? Meanwhile, Creighton looking to post up there, puts the move on him, able to draw the contact and the foul. All right, so he's going to be going to the free throw line here. Score right now is San Diego State 45, Creighton 36, 14 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the second half of play. Let's see, Braden says Jordan Love is friends with Michael Pittman. Good old Michael Pittman. Who wouldn't want to throw the ball to Michael Pittman? Who wouldn't want to do that? All right, Creighton hits the first free throw. Right now, score is San Diego State 45, Creighton 37. Here in the second half of play with about 14 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in this one. All right, 2 of 2 from the free throw line here. 7-point game. Aztecs with the basketball. Going to bring it up past half court. Passes the ball there. Had a forward cutting wide open, and he gets 2 points. Let's see. Braden says he wants a 4th and a 7th for Love. And so I believe that is very possible, honestly. Like, I believe you tell Indianapolis that. I think Indianapolis will make that deal right now. Heck, Seattle might get interested at that point. All right, so let's see. Score still 47-38. San Diego State with the ball. Kicks it out for 3. Missed that one. Creighton gets the rebound. 13 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the second half of play. Kicks it down low to the center. And he missed it. You're too tall to miss it that close to the basket. What are we doing? Are we intentionally trying to cost me my bracket this season? What are we doing? And so San Diego State just lost the ball there. He just lost the ball. Braden says UConn down 1 to New Mexico State with 50 seconds left. Hey, Braden, keep me updated with that one because I need UConn to win. I need UConn to win. I don't think that there's a scenario that I picked them losing in any of my 3 brackets, so I need UConn to win. And so that time they get the big man to throw it down with the alley hoop there for Creighton. All right, 47 to 40, 7-point game here. Let's go. San Diego State with the basketball. Passing the ball around here. Kicks it out. Up the fender fell. They tried to throw it to the post player. Great job there, and that's going to be a foul there against the Aztecs. There we go. And so 12 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the second half of play. Let's see. Braden says, if Seattle wants love, they have to give us Metcalf. I can see if this was like a group conversation, I can see where it says right now Seattle has left the chat after Braden said that right there. Seattle has left the chat for this conversation. They said if we're not being serious, then they're out. They're out. As the old man says, JB, if you like tight ends, keep an eye out for Connor Haywood. He can play tight end and fullback, something the Patriots need. And so good call right there. Good call right there. That's right. Any third tight end we get is going to have to be able to play that fullback position as well, especially since the Raiders stole our fullback. So absolutely. I mean, just having a guy that's multidimensional, that would work well in our offense. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays driving deep in there, kicks it out. And so they're going to try to post up on the block. Tries to make a move. Got the shot. Difficult shot there, but he did not waver. So it's a 5-point game. A 5-point game here. 47 to 42. 12 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Aztecs have the ball here, passing around the perimeter. Pulls the 3. Missed it, but they kicked it back out there. Shoots the 3 again. Got that one to fall. 50 to 42 is the score. San Diego State up by 8. 12 minutes to go in the second half of play. Creighton with the basketball here. Passing the ball around the perimeter here. They do have their center posting up down low. They're setting some screens. Going to drive inside there. Got the 2 points. Nice. Nice. All right, 50 to 44, 6-point game here. It was not pretty early in this one for Creighton, but they found a way here to make it a 6-point game. Let's go. San Diego State pulls a 3. Missed it. Blue Jays. Almost lost that ball there, but able to maintain possession. And so, I like the pass that time, but, man, we got to do better than that, baby. We got to do better than that. Can't be turning the ball over here. That's the old man says, yeah, and his draft stock is at a later 6th or early 7th. If we could get him in the 7th, old man, that's perfect. That's perfect. He's more of a run blocking tight end, but they do use him as a fullback. And so if we get him in the 7th, I'm happy. I'm honestly happy. But yeah, there's so many ways that this can play out, guys. And each and every free agent move that changes up what we have for the mock draft and all like that. And so, but hey, absolutely. I mean, Patriots, we just got to nail this draft. That's all I know. We've got to nail this draft here because we're drafting for the future as well as the present. Braden says that he'll draft Tate Martell as a receiver. You won't have to draft him there. I mean, he'll be – you can get him after the draft, Braden. You know, I'll go ahead and let you know that. You can get him after the draft. But, man, I mean, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm feeling like like I was lied to, honestly. Like, you're going to trade Devontae Adams away? There's no way he co-signed off of that. No way. Oh, say it ain't so, Braden. Say it ain't so. Braden says that UConn is about to lose. Okay, I thought it was finalized. I was like, what? Again, right now we're currently at the commercial, guys, but we'll see what happens once we get back to the gameplay here. Let's see what man says. He's a poor man, Kittle. but I believe give him a couple years with Bill Belichick, he could be really good. And so, man, I wish that we had taken George Kittle like in the 5th round when he came out of Iowa. Whew, that would have been something right there. You said plus Bill Belichick loves players who can play more than one position. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Brayton says Aaron knew about it though, and so I'm pretty sure they had to inform him in some way, shape, or form. Because you look back to when Davante Adams had went ahead and bought that house down there in Las Vegas. So this had to be something in the works here. This had to be something in the works. But man, that's gonna hurt now because goodness, I had Aaron Rodgers last year in my fantasy football league. Davante Adams was so good to have. he was so consistent too, consistently good. I'm gonna be sad about that combination for a minute myself. Thinking about it, I'm gonna be sad about that one. Look at the difference in points off the bench, though. The Aztecs with 24 points off the bench. Creighton has 0. Matter of fact, they're the 10th fewest in the NCAA with 10 bench points a game this season. So they're getting no production off the bench. But that's been the case for them all season long. All right, but here we go, guys. We've got San Diego State bringing the ball up past half court here. 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the second half of play. And got a guy cut to the basket. They pass it to him. He's got great positioning. He gets 2 points here for the Aztecs, 52-44. Let's see how the Blue Jays respond here. They set the screen for him. He crosses half court here. Backside screen taking place. Still has the ball. Looking for someone to pass the ball to. Throws it up top. They've got a center posting up here. They want to get the ball to him. Takes a couple of dribbles. Passes it. Working it around the perimeter here. Sets the screen for him. Makes the pass. There's 6 seconds here on the play clock. Got to do something. Puts it up there and missed it. Missed it. Passing the ball there around the perimeter. Takes the 3. Missed it. All right, Creighton with the rebound. Let's see. Old man says, JB, I guess Packers offered Adams the same contract as the Raiders. And he said no. He did buy a house in Las Vegas a couple months ago. And so, he saw it. He knew what he was going to do. He had an indication of something that was going to happen. And meanwhile, what a shot, 52-46. And that also goes to show last year when Derek Carr mentioned it, we thought he was crazy. We thought he was lucid dreaming. But no, my man knew that he was going to find a way to link back up with Davante Adams and make it work. And, hey, it happened. He's going to the Raiders. He's going to be a Raider. Meanwhile, Aztecs missed that shot. Gets the rebound, throws it out there so they keep possession of the ball. 9 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the second half. Shot goes up there. Missed the shot, but draws the contact. So they're going to go to the free throw line. All right, let's see. For the Aztecs, the first free throw is up, and it's good. Oh, boy. I tell you what, though. North Carolina winning like over Marquette. I feel bad for picking Marquette in about, I think, 2 of my 3 brackets, if I'm not mistaken. I picked Marquette to beat North Carolina, so not too happy about that. But Aztecs 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And so, New Mexico State. It's something about that 67-63 score that it's just not working out for these 5 seeds so far today. Braden says UConn loses 70-63, and so, ooh. Let's see, Braden says, I didn't pick them to win in any of my brackets, and so, nice. Well, congratulations. I am highly concerned about my bracket, though. All right, but we still got 9 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the second half of play. San Diego State leads this one 54-46. All right, let's see. Old man says, he says, rumors are Juju Smith-Schuster might take a 1-year prove-it deal, maybe something around DJ Clark deal. And so, hey, that would be nice, though. That would really be nice. We're looking for guys like that. They're in the market to sign that prove-it deal, honestly. All right, so here we go. Aztecs with the basketball, drives inside there, tries to finish with the other hand there, missed it. They're going to wave this one off. So no basket on that one. All right, so we're at a 6-point game right now. I got a 6-point game right now. And so let's see how this plays out. All right, Creighton looking to inbound the ball here. They feel the pressure here. All right, so Creighton's going to bring it up here. They trail right now 54-48. So we have an opportunity here. Just a 6-point game. We have an opportunity. Puts it up. Missed it. Let's see. Braden says they'll take Juju. Unfortunately, Braden will take him before you guys do. All right, so here we go. San Diego State with the basketball here. Looking to drive inside. Lays it up. Missed it. Whoa. A foul here, and it's going to be Creighton's basketball. We'll take it. We will take it. All right, I see that at least Kentucky's leading right now by 6, 68-62. Did anybody pick Indiana to beat St. Mary's? Did anybody pick Indiana in that matchup? Don't be ashamed. Just let us know. Did anybody choose Indiana in that matchup? And so we got another foul here against the Aztecs. So now we've got fouls coming in left and right here. So that's going to be 6 fouls right there for San Diego State. As the old man says, the 2 teams that are left in the hunt for Watson are the Falcons and the Saints. That's right. Last time I said it was going to be the Falcons that get him. That's where he wants to be. But ultimately, can they rework Matt Ryan's deal and whatnot? I mean, that's probably what's going to come down to. And they got to do it before, really, at some point tomorrow. So we'll see if that gets worked out. Meanwhile, San Diego State here with the ball. Set a couple screens here. Has it up top. Passes the ball. He loses it. Come on, Creighton. Let's get some fast break points here. Let's get some points. He kicks it out. Drives in there. Throws it. Cross court. Fakes the guy out. Pass it. What? We had about 4 opportunities to score with the basketball, and we don't even put a shot up. What in the world is going on, Creighton? Are we trying to get eliminated today? Look at that. 18 turnovers. 18 turnovers. They have 19 points off of turnovers. All right, ball went out of bounds. Here's going to be Creighton basketball. 6 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in this one. And so these teams have yet to score. Creighton, this is the time where you've got to be scoring right now. Creighton, you have got to be scoring. I don't know how we come away from that possession without scoring. Braden says he did. And so, Braden. Braden says St. Peter's is beating Kentucky 69-68 with 1 minute and 21 left. Man, if Kentucky loses that one, that's it. I throw in the towel if they lose that. We don't have to worry about day 2 and all like that. From this point on, I'll just root my Buckeyes, and that's that in terms of the bracket. But, man, wow. on the first day. My bracket already in shambles. But again, guys, currently right now at the commercial here. And so we'll see how the action unfolds once we return. It's an official TV timeout. But yeah, guys, and this is just the first day, guys. And so already all the craziness that's taking place so far today, I got a feeling tomorrow's going to have a lot more crazy stuff happen as well. And again, we're still right now currently at the commercial here, but as soon as we get back to the action here, I will let you guys know. So yeah, New Mexico State pulled it off. All right, but and yeah, St. Peter's, Kentucky, in a dogfight. Let's see, old man says, yeah, JB, it's official. It's down to the Falcons and Saints for Watson. And so, yeah. And so, I mean, either way, personally, I would love to see him go to the Saints because, quite frankly, I feel if he went to the Saints and, I mean, they just make a couple moves there at receiver, maybe bring in Brandon Cooks back or something like that, who knows? They could really make things interesting and life more difficult again for the Buccaneers, which is my biggest hope right there is that happens. All right, but here we go, guys. We're back to the action here. And so the Blue Jays with the basketball. And so they get 2 points here. Let's go. 4-point game here. All right, 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the second half of play. Let's go. All right, here we go, guys. San Diego State has not scored in the last 3 minutes of play. Let's see if that remains. So, oh, that's supposed to have been a turnover right there, baby. You got to get the turnover, get the loose balls. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second half here. Aztecs set the pick, puts it up, gets it off the glass. 56-50. Creighton with the basketball here. 6 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Pass the ball here, gets it on the block. Going to work here in the post, lays it up, missed it. Ball's going to stay with Creighton. All right, Creighton looking to inbound the ball here. Gets it inbounded. Pulls a deep three. Missed it. Why did you pull that shot for? I mean, the team, they haven't hit a three-point shot like all game, basically. Why would you pull that? 50-56, that's our score. Aztecs shoot. They miss. Creighton gets the rebound. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second half here. Gets it down low to the center, who kicks it out for three, and we missed that one as well. But luckily, we get the offensive rebound somehow. All right, Creighton, we got to make something happen, baby. Like, we got to make it happen now. Drives inside, lost the ball, but luckily the ball's going to stay here with Creighton, but I just don't know what we're doing. I just don't know what we're doing. All right, here we go here. Creighton looking to inbound the ball. Couple screens set here, double screens. They have to inbound it to the side. Goes inside here, lays it up and missed it. San Diego State with the basketball, 56-50 is still to score. 5 minutes left to go in the second half of play. All right, so San Diego State with the basketball up top here. Kicks it to the wing, throws it back up top. Sets the pick for him. Jumper. That is good. 58-50. Aztecs up by 8. 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the second half of play. All right, so we've got Creighton with the basketball. Makes the pass for a three. That is good. All right, here we go. 5-point game here, 58-53. Got 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the second half of play. But the Aztecs with the basketball. Makes the pass. Gets it back. Runs a screen for him. Sets the pick. All right, he pulls the jumper. That is no good, but they get the offensive rebound right up under the basket. Able to draw some contact there. That's going to be some free throws for Bradley. Yeah, but Braden says that Kentucky and St. Peter's going to overtime. Braden says tied at 71. Braden said, let's see, old man says, JB, who's two guys you want? Would like the Patriots to draft. You said you're going to go with Brandon Smith and Mitch. And so, so unless Andrew Booth, I think that there's a chance that Andrew could be there in the first. And so if he's there, I would love to see us select Andrew Booth back there in the secondary to improve that. I still personally would love to see us select a receiver. If most likely, realistically, someone like Chris Olave, if he's there on the board, I would love to see us select a receiver still, just to give us that solid number one receiver that we can have for years in the first round. And in the second round, select the best available cornerback. But either if not that, then maybe first round go corner, second round perhaps maybe draft a lineman at this point. But in terms of the cornerback that I want, I mean, Andrew Booth, he's obviously number one. If not him, then maybe Gardner from Cincinnati. That's a good option as well. But yeah, I mean, honestly, those are probably the guys that I'm aiming for, honestly. But Chris Olave, he's high on my board. If he's available, I personally would love to see us get him, although I know we've got a lot of needs that we need to personally get. All right, but here we go, guys. Creighton has the basketball. They're trailing right now 62-53, and ball goes out of bounds. Possession is going to stay with the Aztecs here. And so the Aztecs, it felt like all game long, like even when Creighton makes a little bit of a run here, the Aztecs, they're ready. They respond when they need to respond. And they're up right now 62-53. Jameson Williams is also another guy I got to keep an eye out for as well. I keep forgetting about him. Jameson Williams, I would love that pick right there. Let's see. Braden says the Panthers are out on Deshaun Watson. So that's. I don't know why he would have chosen them anyways. Like, especially since he added Atlanta to the mix, I don't know why he would have chosen them. I guess given what their state of where they're at right now. I mean, I wouldn't want to throw to Robbie Anderson personally. That's just me. But yeah. I don't blame him. We're currently right now at the commercial, and we'll see how things unfold once we get back. Braden says, no, JB. He said, you guys are getting Jameson Williams. And so, nope, because the first round pick you guys are getting from the Raiders, that comes exactly after the Patriots pick and whatnot. So if you're lucky, we might leave you Trey Burks maybe. If you're lucky. Because if there's one thing I'll say, Bill does love those Bama receivers, well, Bama players. So we'll see if that translates to him taking a receiver or not. I doubt he'll go receiver there, but doesn't hurt the dream. Braden says, we'll see. I mean, he is talking about the organization. It'll be so messed up if Green Bay, with their first round picks, do not end up selecting a wide receiver at all. That would be like super messed up and funny at the same time. If Green Bay does not drop the receiver until maybe round 3 or something like that, that would be messed up. All right. Braden says he'll take Olave or Wilson too. Braden says he'll take a lot of guys. He said the Packers aren't too picky. Meanwhile, Creighton looking to inbound the ball. They do inbound it up top here. We've got 3 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in this one, guys. Creighton, the time is now, Creighton. If we're going to do it, the time is now. They pulled a 3. Missed it. It's going to be a foul. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh boy, so Braden, he's definitely checking everything here. He's like, can you play receiver first, JB? And so, I mean, if you guys can match the offer that Davante Adams got received and all that, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll go down to Cole, Wisconsin, and me and Rogers will make something work. I'll run a slant on every route. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm going to run a slant on every route. That's it. A slant and an out. That's about it. Probably an out more so than not once I actually start getting hit. Yeah, we're running outs all day. 3-yard outs. All right, here we go, guys. 5 seconds on the play clock, on the shot clock here. Got to put it up. And so he turned the ball over. All right, there we go. Let's do something with it, Creighton. Do something with it. It's the ball here on the wing. What's he going to do with it? 2 minutes, 38 seconds left to go here. We need a basket for Creighton. Pass is in the corner. We're going to get a foul here. All right, so we're going to get a foul. Okay. All right, we got 2 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in the action, guys. Score right now, the Aztecs are leading this one 62-53. Braden says, you better get the yak, JB. And so I'm telling you, at this point, I'll have the speed of a Des Bryant out there, like, yeah, once I catch it, I'm going down. I'm going down. Like, make no mistake, I'm going down. I'll end the year with 105 receptions for about 504 yards. All right, they're looking to inbound the ball. All right, so we're going to get a foul here. All right, prior to the shot. All right, so we got free throws coming up here. A 1-and-1. Big free throws right here if we can get this for Creighton. This will be some big free throws here. And he missed it. We can't leave points on the table. All right, here we go, guys. Aztecs with the basketball here. Has it up top. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the second half of play. San Diego State has the basketball here. Dribbling, gets inside, puts up the jumper. Missed that one. All right, Creighton gets the rebound here. Separated by 7 points here with 1 minute and 55 seconds to go. Well, 1 minute and 56. And so we got a timeout here. So Creighton's going to call a timeout here. Good call here. Let's go ahead and let's execute some plays here. And let's try to go ahead and see if we can narrow this lead even more. Let's see. Braden says he'll take it. Just don't fumble the ball. Deal. Let's see. Braden says St. Peter's up 3 with 56 seconds left. So St. Peter's, I mean, I did say that Kentucky was going to go home early. And when I was talking about Kentucky, I said I had a feeling that Kentucky was going to get put out early. And then I think also I said Duke as well, those two and all like that. But I didn't mean this early, though. I didn't mean this early. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. We will see if that's going to be the case or not. And again, right now, guys, we're currently at the commercial right now, but I will let you know once we get back to the action here. But yeah, guys, this game right here, this is what it all comes down to here. And so Creighton, can we finally get the lead here, Creighton? We've been trailing for so long in this game, guys, for so long here. Can Creighton just get back in this one? That is the question we want to know. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see what happens here. I mean, it's not going to really save my bracket here, but I can certainly use a win from the Bluejays here. That is for sure. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see it. All right, looking to inbound the ball here finally. And so here we go. Creighton with it. Pulls the three quickly. Gets it to fall. Okay. 62-58. So that's how you get a three-point shot to fall. Aztecs trying to break the press here. Oh, he almost lost the ball there, but they called the foul there. So, all right. Going to be some free throw attempts coming up here. All right, so a 4-point game right now. Let's go. All right, Aztecs inbound the ball here, breaking the press. Got 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. Aztecs have it up top here. What if Creighton finds a way to win this game, baby? What if the Aztecs find a way to lose this one? That would be something. All right, but here we go, guys. San Diego State with the basketball up top here. Sets the pick. Makes the pass down low. Turnover. Turnover. Good job there. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Ready to keep your head up. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Gets it down low, and the center tips it in. It's a 2-point game. A 2-point game with 1 minute and 7 seconds left to go. The Aztecs call a timeout. Wow. Wow. May have been actually, it was Creighton that called the timeout there. So Creighton called the timeout. But wow, what a game. Separated by 2 points. Creighton has fought his way back into this one. Can they do enough in the last minute something to win this game? But right now, guys, we're currently at the commercial, guys. But wow, what a game it's been so far in this one. And so, I mean, so far out there, Creighton 22 of 48 out there on the court. And then you look at San Diego State, they are 24 of 57 out there on the court. Now, Creighton, they are 2 of 13 from the three-point line, but they are 14 of 17 from the free throw line. Meanwhile, for San Diego State, they are 5 of 19 from downtown and 9 of 13 from the free throw line in this one. And San Diego State, big difference has been the points that they've gotten off the bench. Let's see what happens, though. Come on, Creighton. Make me look smart here. Make me look smart by winning this game. Make my bracket at least be able to say that. But here we go, guys. 1 minute, 5 seconds on the clock here. Aztecs with the basketball here. They tried to double team him. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. He tried to call a timeout. Okay. What a nice call there by the official. This is under official review, guys. So under official review. Still 1 minute and 1 second to go here in the second half of play. And of course, right now, the play is being reviewed by the officials right now. But it looks like to me he did step out of bounds here before he was able to get the timeout or the foul there. So it should be Creighton basketball. That's what it looks like. Again, a 2-point game right now. And Creighton has scored 7 of the last points here, the last 7 points here on the 7-0 run in the last minute and 28 seconds of this game here. And so if they can just keep this going, they can find a way to still come out victorious. But here we go. Creighton with the basketball crosses half court here. They have it up top here. So 53 seconds on the clock. They set the pick for him. Drive to the basket, puts it up, gets blocked, but it's all right, but they still keep possession of it. Big rebound there. They have it. Trying to post up on the block here. And he gets blocked. All right, the Aztecs with the basketball. 3 guys around him. They rip the ball back. Let's see what they call here. Wow. Again, we've got just 32 seconds left, guys. So about 32.8 seconds left here. Trying to figure out what's going on. Again, separated by 2 points here. San Diego State leads this one 62-60 over Creighton. All right, so yeah, right now they are currently looking at the monitor to review this. Oh man, Braden, say it ain't so, Braden. Say it ain't so. Braden says St. Peter's wins, and so, well, Did I pick them in any of my brackets? I don't think I picked them at all in any of my 3 brackets to win. So another major loss there. That's a big loss there for Kentucky. I thought, I mean, I did say they were going to put out early, but I didn't think it was going to be this early. Let me just double check my bracket real quick. But yeah, they're still checking the replay, guys. So they're still checking the replay. All right, let's see. Was there any bracket in which I picked? And they're taking a long look here for this official review here. I've got one more bracket to check to see if there's any hope that I did not pick Kentucky in all 3 of my brackets. Tell me it ain't so. Dang it, I picked Kentucky in all 3 of my brackets. That's unfortunate. All right, so Braden says final score is 85-79 in terms of the St. Peter's taking down Kentucky. So, wow. I know Kentucky's heartbroken after that. That's a tough one. I think Creighton has that basketball. So they're still discussing this one right now, still discussing the play. Braden says all 3 night games that he's gotten wrong so far. And so, oh man. If Creighton can find a way to win this one, I'll at least be able to say that I got that one. And so, Yum, what's good? And you say, bro, Creighton from my bracket. And so I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Someone else here has Creighton for this one, and they're hoping that Creighton can come through and all like that. So I'm not alone. I mean, I hope your bracket's in way better shape than what I've got going on here because my bracket's taking some big tumbles today, some pretty big tumbles. Iowa going down, Kentucky going down did not help my bracket whatsoever. All right, but here we go, guys. Let's see. Creighton looking to inbound the ball here, has it up top. And again, the game that I'm watching is a little behind the scoreboard you may see above me. But let's see. All right. Creighton still has the basketball here. About 22 seconds here. Dribbles. Looking to pass it. Does pass it in the post. Okay, let's see what he does with it. 15 seconds. Kicks it back out. He's going to drive inside there. Puts it up and gets it to fall. All tied up 62 apiece. So we got 62 apiece here. And we got a timeout called here with 11.2 seconds left to go. So 11.2 seconds left to go. San Diego State calls this timeout, guys. And so let's see how this plays out. For the brackets, let's see how this goes. And so Yum says Iowa's the only – okay, so Iowa's the only one that you messed up as well. And so, Braden, your Iowa Hawkeyes is messing it up for everybody. Nobody thought that the Hawkeyes were going to get put out, but they messed it up for everybody, man. This is outrageous. And so Yum says guess the UK somehow. And so, oh, man, what a nice time to guess that one. What a nice time to guess that one. But, man. Yeah, I messed up also. I did not take North Carolina. I took Marquette. I don't know what I was thinking. I took Marquette. That didn't work out. All right, but let's see how this is going to play out, guys. This is it. This is it. This is for the brackets, guys. Come on. And so let's see. Yum says, come on, Braden, tell your boys to do better. And so, yeah, I mean, the Big Ten is disappointed. We're disappointed right now. We had a lot of hope, a lot of stock invested in the Hawkeyes. But right now, being tied up 62 apiece. 11.2 seconds left to go. Let's see what's going to happen, guys. Obviously, somebody's season is going to come to an end here, but this is what you hope for when you play when you have the 8 and 9 playing each other, that it comes all the way down to this. Who's going to get it? Come on, Creighton. Just come on. Find a way to win this one here. Find a way to do it. All right, so Aztecs inbound the ball here. Going to bring it up here. 9 seconds. Call timeout immediately. 9.1 seconds here. So both teams utilizing these timeouts here. All right, but again, right now we're all tied up 62 apiece. And so if you do see the scoreboard above me here, the scoreboard is a little bit ahead of my TV right here, so I apologize about that. But yeah, right now I'm seeing over here that we're all tied up 62 apiece. Both teams utilizing their timeouts. But yeah, now's a good time, though. If you're just joining, make sure that you go ahead and leave a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, guys, if you have not already. And, hey, definitely make sure that you are subscribed to the channel if you have not already. But, man, this game right now is all tied up 62 apiece. And we're going to be continuing to stream again tomorrow. And so for tomorrow's matchup, let's see, which game will I be streaming tomorrow? Got to look at that real quick. But meanwhile, all right, so here we go. The action is continuing here for the Aztecs. Looking to inbound the ball. Gets it inbounded here. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and he's fouled here. That's a big foul. That's a big foul. And so let's see. Yum. And so Yum says, sent you a sub, my boy. So, hey, I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man, the real MVP. And so not only that, we're both going for Creighton to win this one. Hopefully that'll happen. But I'll tell you what, though, Creighton got off to a slow start. But, I mean, the second half, though, I mean, they really got it going like the final minute and a half of like the first half. And then after that, they've been doing good enough, but this run at the end of the second half has been huge. Let's see. Braden says, yeah, Yum, we see him to every year in the NCAA tournament. And so, honestly, that's a Big Ten thing, honestly. Too many teams choking in the tournament. Braden says choking. So, yeah, I mean, my Buckeyes, they're no different, Braden. They're no different. My Buckeyes, I'm telling you, I'm hoping we can win tomorrow. But if we do win tomorrow, the road's going to stop after that for the Buckeyes, most likely, because we're just not consistent. We're not consistent. Yum says, yeah, let's see. He says, they did so well in the Big Ten tourney, bro. And so that's what had us hyped up. I thought we were going to get a Kansas-Iowa matchup going, but wasn't meant to be. And so, oh, man, what a terrible possession that was right there for the Bluejays there, putting that one up there. So that's going to take us to the end of regulation. So we got overtime going, baby. JBOT, it is in effect now. Overtime. So So hold on a little bit longer for those brackets, guys. But Creighton, come on, baby. I need you to win this one. And so let's see. Braden says, yeah, he's disappointed. He's really disappointed in his Iowa Hawkeyes. I really thought they were going to make some noise this year. I thought at least to Sweet 16 was what I was thinking, but wasn't meant to be. Was not meant to be. And so Braden says this game going to JBOT. That's right, JBOT. That's right. Here we go. That is what this game is going to. So get ready. Get your popcorn ready. We got more basketball in this one here. And it's funny because yesterday we went to double overtime in that matchup there with Notre Dame versus who did Notre Dame play yesterday? Well, Notre Dame, they got the W yesterday, but we went to double overtime in that matchup there. So that was interesting. That's right. It was against Rutgers. That's right. It was against Rutgers. They went to double overtime against Rutgers. Yum says, damn, UConn. And Braden says, I wasn't here for JBOT last night. And so, well, we had to go to overtime again. Am I picking all the games that's going to go to overtime? I mean, I seem to do a good job of picking games that tend to go to overtime. So perhaps that's the case. All right, let's see. I'm just upset that Ohio State comes on so early, so I won't be able to stream that game because I know my Buckeyes, they really need me. So, all right, yeah, so the game that I'm going to be streaming tomorrow is going to be Davidson versus Michigan State. That's the game I chose to stream for tomorrow, so that's the game I'm going to be streaming, Davidson versus Michigan State. We'll see how that plays out, 7 versus 10. We'll see how that goes tomorrow, so make sure you guys do tune in for that matchup again tomorrow. All right, but here we go, guys. Getting ready to get this overtime started here. Again, my TV is a little bit behind the scoreboard here, so I apologize about that. All right, who wants it more at this point? Creighton wins the tip-off here, so let's get this going. All right, so it makes the pass here. Passing it around the perimeter. Guys cutting to the basket. Gives it to the post player down low. He gets it. Kicks it out for 3. Missed it. San Diego State with the rebound. Yum says y'all have Arkansas in your brackets. And so, yeah, I have Arkansas making some noise in one of my brackets. I think I've got Arkansas making it to like at least the Final Four, I think, in one of my brackets. But in at least the other 2, at least making it to about the Elite 8. I'm pretty high on Arkansas. Arkansas and Tennessee, those were the 2 teams I had going the furthest in the SEC. I'm glad I did not go on the Kentucky hype train at all. I was like, I don't know, something just felt like they were set up to maybe have a down game or something like that, and it happened. I just didn't think it was going to happen against St. Peter's. All right, let's see. We've got about 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in overtime. Right now, San Diego State leading 64-62 right now. We've got some free throws coming up here for Creighton. All right, let's see. Yum says, I know it's early, but man, they're not looking good right now. And so I'm hoping that things change like it did in this game for Creighton. But you're right there. I know there was a risk that came with taking Arkansas. I don't know the score right now. But yeah, I'm hoping that does change. Otherwise, my bracket, burn it. Burn it. It's not just burn it. All right, so 2 for 2 right now at the free throw line, all tied up at 64 apiece. Let's see. San Diego State inbounds the ball. Going to bring it up court here. Got about 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go in overtime. Has it up top. Let's see. Jump shot, and that is good. All right, the Aztecs take a 2-point lead here, 66-64. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in overtime. Let's see. Yum says they're only down by 2 now, and so okay, that's a relief right there. That's a relief right there. Big relief. But here we go. Creighton at the top. Pass the ball there to the center, who gives it back. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Looking to make a move on his guy behind the back. Dribbles. Looking for someone to pass the ball to. He picked up his dribble. Gets it to the forward. He's going to drive inside there, loses his footing. There's going to be a foul there, so it's going to be a foul. Let's see. Braden says he has Arkansas winning. And so, all right, so I think we've all picked Arkansas to win that one. And so that sounds like the kind of game that they would end up losing because we all picked them there. But I need Arkansas because I have them in a lot of games going farther. So I need them to win this one here. Like you got to win this one for me. Yum says him too. Meanwhile, free throw falls in. All right, so that one goes in for Creighton. All right, 66-65. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Free throw is good. Bet. All right, all tied up apiece, 66 apiece here. San Diego State looking to bring the ball up here, but Creighton applying the trap here. Ooh, that should have been a turnover, but instead, it turns into 2 points there for San Diego State. Come on, Creighton. You got to make that one happen, baby. You got to. Here we go. 3 minutes left to go in OT. Has the ball up top. Looking to set some screens here. Gets it to the post player. He passes the ball up top. Makes another pass. Try to get it down low in the post there. Unable to make that happen. Aztecs with the basketball. Oh, no, they've got their play. They've got a Creighton player right now holding his knee right now. We've got 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go here at OT, but he's down. That is not what you want. That is not good at all. And he looks like he's in some pain right now holding his knee. Yeah, he went down grabbing his knee on that one. Oh, man, I'm hoping that he's going to be okay. And let's see, old man. Let's see what old man's got to say. Old man says, JB, my uncle wants to bet 150 just on this Hokies game. You said you already got 100. You already got 900 on them winning it all. So you got 900 on the Hokies winning it all. I'm going to be rooting hard that Virginia Tech goes out there and makes you proud. I mean, my bracket's already busted this year already. We're done. So definitely rooting for Virginia Tech to go on that strong win and get you that money there, old man. Absolutely. But definitely, just on this game alone, that's easy money. He put it on Texas. That you'll get that 150. You'll get that 150. Your uncle sounds like a generous man. He sounds like a generous man, old man, that does not mind giving away his money. That is for sure. So I guess I'll ask this question, guys. But right now, what is the most surprising upset so far that has happened so far today? Is it the Kentucky game or is it the Iowa game? I mean, for me personally, it's Iowa. I felt like there was a chance Kentucky could go down. I didn't think it was going to happen, but there was a chance. But Iowa, I did not see that one coming. Did not see that one coming. But meanwhile, you see the center right now being helped off the court right now. That is big right there. Somehow Creighton's got to find a way to overcome this loss, but that is huge right there. That is huge. Still got 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go in this one. Again, we're here in overtime. The Aztecs inbound the ball. All right, we got 2 minutes and 35 seconds here. He has to pass the ball. All right, so they're going to foul him. So they're going to foul the Aztecs here. Again, 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go. Old man says his uncle thinks he's all that. You was taking 200 from him for the last for the last 20 years because of the Patriots. And now since Bill's been winning, he thinks he knows everything. And so I bet he does. Now's the perfect time. And so meanwhile, Creighton nearly turned that ball over there, but they still maintain possession here. Has the ball up top. Sets the screen for him. He's looking to make a move. Trying to drive to the basket. Steps back and shoots the jumper. Missed it. All right, it's going to be San Diego State basketball, guys. So San Diego State basketball. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. And so all right, so we got a timeout here by San Diego State. All right, so they call it a timeout here. 2-point game, guys. 2-point game, 68-66 here in overtime. And we're going to the commercial. All right, so we're returning back here in overtime with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Let's see how this one plays out, guys. But obviously, hey, this is what you expect from an 8 and 9 seeding matchup right here, for it to be back and forth here. I mean, but wow, here in overtime and separated right now by 2 points here. Creighton down by 2 points. San Diego State leads this one 68-66. San Diego State just called a timeout earlier, so let's see what they draw up. All right, here we go. Aztecs looking to inbound the ball here. All right, there goes the foul. Going to send him to the free throw line here. Man, looking to see how this is going to play out, guys. Really hoping Creighton can pull this one off. Come on now. And let's see. Braden says, come on, San Diego State. So Braden's hoping the Aztecs get this one. I'm pretty sure you had to be confident earlier in this game. You thought San Diego State was about to run away with it, but Creighton just stayed in there. Meanwhile, Alex O'Connell, he is fouled out, so his night is done. So another player that we've lost from Creighton. Keep in mind, Creighton was not scoring a lot of points off the bench. It was San Diego State that was getting a lot of points off the bench. But Creighton, I mean, in the NCAA, they're like, I think 10th fewest for points off the bench, but yet they're having to rely on guys coming off the bench. You had the injury earlier, and now this guy fouling out. Meanwhile, the Aztecs get the free throw, separated by 3 points, 69-66. That's the score right now, with about 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. All right, let's see if he'll get the second free throw as well. Against San Diego State up right now, 69-66. If you're looking at the scoreboard above me, the scoreboard is above the TV, so I'm going off my TV scoreboard, my TV score right now. But here we go. Creighton brings the ball up past half court here. Has the ball here, backside screen. So looking to make a pass here, passes it there. Let's see what he does with it. They're fighting in the post. He wants to get the ball to the post player. He does. Gives it back. Pulls the jumper for Creighton. That is good. All right, 69-68. That's the score. Got 1 minute and 42 seconds left to go here. Separated by 1 point here in overtime. Let's go. Creighton playing defense here, meeting them at half court. Aztecs run a screen. Got some motion here. Still has the ball here. About 15 seconds here on the shot clock. Going to drive inside. Put it up there. Blocked. All right, so Creighton gets the rebound. 1 minute 15 left. Has it up top. All right, here we go. Sets the pick for him. Going to drive inside there. Draws the contact and gets the foul. There you go. The and one opportunity for the Blue Jays. That's the moment that we have been waiting for in this game. They finally take the lead here. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. 70-69, 1 minute and 8 seconds to go here in overtime. Let's go. Big opportunity here for the Blue Jays. Can they finish out, guys? Can they finish out? That's the question here that's being asked. All right, here we go, guys. Free throw is up. That is good. 71-69, a 2-point game. This is the first lead that they've had in like over 15 minutes, guys. 2-point lead here for the Blue Jays. But the Aztecs have the basketball, cross half court here. All right, they run a backside screen there, sets a pick for him. Guys going in motion here off the screen. Has it up top, passes it. 53 seconds left in this one. Looking to make a move. Drives in there, steps back, pulls the jumper. Missed that one. Blue Jays get the rebound. All right, 42 seconds left in this one. 38 seconds. The Blue Jays cross half court. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's see how much time they take off this one before they actually try to go out there and run the offense here. It's a difference of about 14 seconds there between the shot clock and the game clock. All right, so it's 5 seconds. Got to make something happen. Being aggressive. Steps back. Oh, he got blocked. Oh, he got blocked. San Diego State with the basketball. 12 seconds. 10 seconds. They drive inside. And somehow they are missing it. And the Blue Jays trying to keep the ball in bounce there. Oh, he touched it when it went out of bounds there. So 3.7 seconds left there. But wow, somehow that defense held up, guys. Somehow that defense held up. So let's see how this is going to play out, guys. Braden says his bracket is pretty much ruined. Oh, man. Regardless of who you're rooting for to win this one and stuff like that, man, this has been one heck of a game here. And let's see if this game will keep going or if someone will win it. I'm hoping the Blue Jays get this W. But if you're just tuning in, make sure you guys leave a like and that you are subscribed to the channel. I will be streaming again tomorrow, so definitely make sure you guys tune in for that one. It'll be Davidson versus Michigan State. That's the matchup I'll be streaming again tomorrow. But yeah, what a matchup this is right now. And of course, they are looking at the plays here. But yeah, separated by 2 points. The Blue Jays finally take the lead in this one. All right, they're showing the replay there. Yeah, his foot just came down. Just came down out of bounds. All right, here we go, guys. 4.3 seconds left in OT. We're already in overtime. I mean, it's very possible we could go to double overtime. If you joined us yesterday, then you would have saw the Notre Dame versus Rutgers went to double overtime. We saw that matchup there. Almost went to triple. But Notre Dame won that one. And so here we are again, back in overtime again. Guess I'm doing a good job of picking the games to go to overtime. All right, and again, both teams in the double bonus here. And so, but yeah, 71-69, that's our score, guys. Braden says, make a three to win it. So that's what Braden says. Braden says if he was coaching, he said make a three to win it. That's what he'd say right now. All right, let's see how this plays out. All right, guys, we're getting ready to inbound the ball here. Let's see 4.3 seconds left to go. All right, they inbound it there to San Diego State. Passes the ball there. Loses the ball and has to foul immediately. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt right there. You lost the ball. And so big free throws coming up here. Big free throws coming up. As Braden says, make the three to win it. Make these free throws. Big free throws coming up here for Creighton. Wow. Given how they started off this game, they went over 15 minutes without taking the lead in this one. And now in position here to take care of business for the Blue Jays. Let's see if we can finish this one. Big free throws coming up, baby. Big free throws. But, man, that'll be a costly mistake right there by San Diego State. They'll look at that inbound play over and over when this game is over. But let's see if Creighton can take care of business here at the free throw line. 0.8 seconds left. Free throws up. Oh, he missed that one. So he missed the first one here. All right, so he missed the first one here. So that still gives San Diego State some hope. Let's see what he does here. All right, let's see if he tries to miss on purpose or if he makes it. All right, so he makes that free throw there. So 1 for 2. They opted to make the free throw there. All right, 72-69 is the score. 3-point game here in OT. And so Creighton, will they become victorious here? But yeah, Braden, not looking too good for your bracket at all, buddy. Not looking too good at all. And so Braden says that the Mountain West is 0-4 for him in the NCAA tournament. And so let's see. And so Max, what's good? What's good? So Max says that he took Creighton and he says he's fired up about it, guys. And so, hey, we got another one here with us that took Creighton. There we go. I took them as well. I was highly nervous early in this one, but finally they took the lead in overtime. And then there we go. That's the final in overtime there. Creighton has won the game, guys. And so 72-69, San Diego State, they played a very good game, but somehow Creighton won despite the injury, despite having their player fouled out. It did not matter. They were able to come in here and win this game, guys. What a W here by Creighton. And so, yes, and so that feels good for my bracket there because I needed that. After Iowa disappointed, after Kentucky went down, and then North Carolina won, I needed to get a win like this. Needed to have a win like this, absolutely. And so Max says, have a good one, bro. Yeah, thank you so much for coming through, Max. You take care. Have a good night, Nate. There's plenty more games to watch, and then we'll see more tomorrow. So absolutely appreciate you for coming through. Again, I will be streaming Davidson versus Michigan State, so make sure you guys tune in for that. If you're someone that's new, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and all like that, so that way you guys will be a part of the latest and greatest. You know, whether we're talking these streams here, NFL content, I keep that coming in as well. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed to this game. But hey, congratulations to Creighton here. They got off to a slow start, but they never gave up and they kept fighting. Meanwhile, San Diego State, tough ending to a great season. And hey, it was a good game, though. They went to overtime there, almost took it to double overtime. Great game there as well. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, guys, because, yes, your boy is tired. Let's see, old man says, another great stream. JB, have a great night. See you tomorrow. Yeah, looking forward to it, old man. And thank you so much for coming through once again. It was a great stream, guys. But that's a wrap. Creighton Bluejays, they're moving on to the next round of your brackets, guys. So I'm happy about that. And, hey, Braden, don't take it too hard, though. I know the bracket didn't go your way. Your Packers made that trade. All that stuff. It just seems like a tough moment right now, but it'll get better. It'll get better. But, man, what a game this was right here in Creighton. They got the W, guys. They got the W. Old man says, I might be a little high tomorrow. I'm going to my corporate for another cervical traction section. And so, okay. Definitely going to be wishing the best for your old man. Absolutely. But thank you again. And, hey, looking forward to hearing how it goes tomorrow and hearing from you tomorrow. But, yeah, you guys have a good night, and you guys take care. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now, but thanks again for coming out. And see you guys tomorrow, Davidson, Michigan State. That's the matchup that I'll be streaming.